back. Refresh, please. I'm here, I swear. I don't know what that was. That was on my end. It said reconnecting. Stream was disconnected. That might have been a Wi-Fi drop. Yeah, so sorry. I don't know what the hell that was about. Like, did I lose Wi-Fi? I still have Wi-Fi on my phone. So sorry. It was the dogs? No, it's okay. It's connected. I think my... I don't know. The internet seems fine. We seem to be okay. So sorry about that. Let me know if it happens again. I was almost going to shut it all down. Because it takes about, like, 30 seconds or so to reconnect. If it takes longer than a minute, then I'm just worried. Did it reset my timer? I don't know if it reset the timer on my end. Oh, I'm glad. Thank you. It has been solid for weeks. I wasn't about to say anything. It's 1 minute. No! I hate it. We've been doing so good. I had connection issues about a month ago, and I thought we sorted everything. That's okay. Not the worst thing in the world, but that was... That one I saw it say reconnecting. Like, that was like a full disconnect on my end. Was I late? I try not to be. Yeah, that wasn't even like a hiccup. That totally just cut. I know, I hate when it's more than one VOD. It's okay. More for YouTube. More for YouTube, but thank you for being patient. Essentially all, I don't know what the last thing you saw me read was, but Alize said that their dad did not allow them to cross the threshold of their home. Oh, there we go. Did I get another notification? My streaming notification? Mm-hmm. Yeah, previous time doesn't count. What do you mean? That's so silly. But thank you for letting me know. We'll just pick up where we left off, I guess. A harsh measure indeed. I hope our efforts to understand his position and that of the Forum will perhaps lead to reconciliation. We'll mend his drift one day, I'm certain of it. There you go. And what of you, Garaha? Have you been to visit your family, or do they not live here in the city? Well, my situation is somewhat complicated. I was raised in Charlian, yes, but I was born further away. In the southern reaches of Ilsebar, in fact. For generations, my people have dwelt in Corvos, the coastal region opposite of the island of Thavanir. The Alligans founded the city in that fertile land, and by ship brought the subjugated tribes of the Mikote to serve as laborers. Of course, the massive earthquakes in the fourth umbral calamity brought an end to the Empire's reign, and when the fifth calamity froze the seas solid, many of the tribes still living in Corvus braved the journey back to Eorzea. My ancestors, however, chose to remain, that they might prevent the remnants of Allagan technology from being misused. Isn't Corvus under Garlean rule? For the past 50 years, yes, some semblance of local culture remains, as is the case for most imperial provinces, but Garlemald renamed the region Locus Aminius. I tried. When I was a boy, a nearby town came under the jurisdiction of an illustrious imperial family, the nobles of House Darnus. House Darnus demonstrated a singular interest in Allagan civilization, and so my tribe was forced to consider a plan of action. For some time already, voices had been raised in favor of abandoning our ancient customs. After all, the Allagan Eye no longer passed to our eldest children as reliably as it once had. Fear of discovery eventually tipped the scales, and the decision was made to bury our ties to the knowledge and traditions of Alag. As the last child born with the Allagan Eye, I was given over to the custody of the friends of the students of Baldessian, who had me registered as a Charlian citizen. I never even considered. Forgive me, it was an unkind question. Even Thancred was taken in by Archon Louisois, was he not? Stories of adopted waifs and rescue orphans are more common among Charlian than you might think. Yet regardless of our origins, we are provided with an equal opportunity to learn, and with sufficient perspicacity, we outsiders can even earn the vaunted title of archon. 'Tis exactly why I have such a love for this country. Oh, the little ears! And why I wish to remain in a nation of which its citizens can be proud. Hear, hear. Another good reason to get to the bottom of the forum's stubbornness, aside from the trifling matter of our impending doom. Excuse us while we try to make some headway into these books, Talia. More company should be arriving at any moment. The White Raven who... Ear. Oh my god. The White Raven who masterminded the Meteor Project to drop Dalamun, the fruits of their interest in Alag. Okay, because I was like, I've heard the name Darnus. That's why my character was confused. Oh dear. It is lovely here, though. We have returned with our selections. Alag? Alag. Although I must say the pickings were quite slim indeed, Mistress Krile has already flicked through every history book devoted to disasters and more than a few which barely made a mention of them. As such, we will be looking into research papers on the Umbral calamities, as well as articles written by prominent forum members. Perhaps their knowledge of the final days comes from an unexpected source. Speaking of which, might I ask you a few questions related to the final days? I'm the only one here who didn't witness the events of the Amarot firsthand, and I fear I may be overlooking critical details. My thanks. Now where to begin? First things first, what kind of phenomena did the ancients encounter in the final days that drew nigh? A complete destabilization of creation magics. Oh my god, is this a test? Primals of unrivaled power were summoned from the ether. The worst kind of phenomena you can imagine. A complete destabilization of creation magics? I'm gonna fail this test. I'm hoping that's the right answer. Yes, the unfolding catastrophe wrought havoc on all manner of life. The chaos extended to the ancients themselves, causing their power of creations to spiral out of control. Fear and despair manifested in terrible, tangible fashions. Meteors raining from the sky, fires erupting from the ground, indescribable abominations prowling the streets. I listened mostly. That more or less aligns with my understanding. If only the arts of creation had survived until the present day, we might have had something substantial to analyze. To the best of our knowledge, however, those techniques were not preserved or passed on. Eustolia surmises that the closest known magic is that of the summoning rituals promulgated by the Asians. Was there aught else of note which heralded the approach of the final days? The entire star was engulfed by a disaster all at once. They say it began with a keen sound from the land itself. Alfie can answer this one. I was paying attention totally when he was talking. Absolutely. I'm gonna just pass that baton right on. Me? Well, okay, as you wish. The Amaritines were debating the cause of an anomaly which had been observed in the land across the sea. By this fact alone, we could deduce that the final days occurred not all at once all over the world, but rather at a point of origin from which it began to spread. Others also spoke of a keening sound rising from the land itself just before the region was visited by a catastrophe. We never did hear this sound ourselves, of course, thrust as we were into the midst of madness. Okay, chat calling me out. Y'all gotta calm down. So, the ground was crying out, you say? To be considered the harbinger of doom, it must have been quite distinctive, and probably quite loud. I'll have to speak with one of Numenon's mammoths and ask after any of the books which make mention of such sounds. Last but not least, would you describe how the ancients sought to quell this unprecedented calamity? What definitive action did they take? Oh my god. They summoned Zodiac. Or Heidelin? Yes, with Elidibus serving at his heart. So many gave themselves in sacrifice to bring him into being. See, like, I guessed the right answer, and then I second-guessed myself. We do not know how exactly Zodiac brought salvation to the star, only that by his godlike will, the laws of nature were set aright. Then, once the balance was redressed, the ancients offered up further sacrifices to heal the ravages of the final days. Lives sprouted anew, and these fledgling souls they intended to render unto Zodiac a trade that would have allowed them to resurrect the shades of loved ones absorbed by the primal. Or might have, had Venat and her fellows not manifested their opposition in the form of Heidelin. Thank you, both of you, for the detailed review. I feel much more confident now in understanding of the events. With all that freshly in mind, it does make me wonder what the Telafars truly mean when they speak of bringing back the final days. We've seen what they're doing in these towns with these towers of theirs. Is forcing people to summon primals a kind of catalyst? Are they attempting to mirror the conditions that cause the unstable creation magics? Or are they simply using the final days as a figure of speech, a convenient metaphor for the scale of destruction they wish to unleash? Oh, but this is all just pointless conjecture at this stage. Let us return to attention to the forum, shall we? We should keep an eye out for Y'shtola, but 'tis time we began studying these research papers. This is such a lore dump. Oh my god, no wonder she's been here for like half an eternity, so have I. Hey Bubs, you okay? Hey. Go play with Lulu. Go. Go. It's a lot of info still to run through. I'm the last, am I? Well, my extended search of the archon stacks produced one or two possibly useful books, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. If you recall, Urianger learned of the source reflection from the Garan oracles. For its potential to cause panic and confusion, the tome was deemed apocrypha and sealed away in the Great Kuba Library. 'Tis even less likely that the knowledge of the unsundered world, not to mention the horrors of the final days, would be left sitting on a shelf for any curious scholar to find. It stands to reason that my colleagues, be they archons or counselors, should perforce be largely ignorant of the subject. Apocrypha. Thank you. Which only supports the conclusion that whatever privileged wisdom is guiding the forum's behavior is being kept secret from the rest of the nation. Not that I mean this as an excuse to excuse myself from reading duty. Whether they contain mention of the final days or no, these books could yet hold something of value. You weren't thinking of leaving, were you? There's still plenty of work for everyone. I want to go kill things. It's too much info. Let me go explore a new zone or something. Anything besides sitting here and reading. You labor for what feels like ages as Y'shtola's research assistant. But yeah, I miss you. Oh dear, you look exhausted. But what about your studies? Were you able to find any books on the subjects I mentioned? Then the day was well spent. Should you wish to read them again, a mammoth at the reference desk will point you in the right direction. For the moment, though, I suggest you take a well-deserved rest. We might be occupied with our research for quite some time. Plays game that major focus is reading. I preferred the other quest train more. But that might be because we haven't done anything yet. Ready for a tea break? I know I am. Honestly, my neck and shoulders are beginning to calcify if I don't stretch my legs and walk around for a bit. You know the last stand down in the harbor, don't you? Come and meet me outside, near the outside tables, and I'll treat you to coffee. It's quite good. Oh, very nice. We're on a date with Alize. Fish selling is better. Yes. I will admit. Mr. X! Thank you so much for 6 months! I appreciate you. I believe you're already one of my nuts. Flan, Porky! Jackson, thanks so much for following. It's good to have you back. Boop. Why am I getting a stare? What did I do? I haven't done anything yet. Prefers hawking fish to strangers to reading books. Extrovert confirmed. Nuh-uh! I just need a change of scenery every once in a while, you know. And a coffee break. Truly. As busy as ever, I see. How very Charlian that no other gourmet cafe has sprung up to compete for customers. Actually, this crowd gives me an idea. Before we place an order, why don't we ask a few questions and gauge the mood of the city? I'm interested to hear what the average citizen has to say about the Telophori. We might even learn something new. Worth a try, don't you think? Bitch, I just wanted to go for coffee! Aye! Why can't we just go for coffee? I want it just to be a cute date. What? Why, what is it? Can a man not enjoy a moment of private respite? If you're looking to share a table, then I respectfully request that you look elsewhere. You misunderstand, sir. We're simply wondering if you knew of the Telophori. These enemies of peace have promised an end to all we hold dear, and... Wait, you're that House Levayor girl, aren't you? And this woman with you is obviously a foreigner. I heard you were disowned for helping outsiders indulge their barbaric whims, and here you are giving truth to the rumor. I think you two leave me be. I've naught to say to the likes of you. Oh, well, I must apologize. 'Twas foolish of me to expect an ounce of civility from one so enlightened. Come, Dahlia. She answered that with much more grace than I would have. Yeah, no. Fuck this asshole. Bougie people. Ah, don't believe I've had the pleasure. Oh, excuse the interruption, but we're hoping that you might share your thoughts on the Telophori and their considerable plans. My goodness, if it isn't the young Miss Levayor. My apologies, but I work with the offices of the Forum, and if word reached the Master Fauchinault was that I was helping you. Oh, I see. We're sorry to have bothered you. Can we just have a cafe? Please. Welcome, madam. What can I offer you today? Is that Mistress Alize I see there? My word, how long has it been? Far too long. Meet Dixon. Dickon? The owner of the Last Stand. I used to frequent his cafe on occasion in between lessons at the stadium. It seems like an age ago now. I remember hearing that you and Master Alfie had set sail for Eorzea, but then you never came back. Lately there's been gossip about your father disowning the pair of you. Everything all right at home? Obviously not. It's complicated, and I hadn't expected complete strangers to be so familiar with our situation quite so quickly. Everyone has an opinion, it seems. Well, it is House Levayor. No matter how discreet Master Fauchinault may have been, news of your family's doings never stay secret for long. Things being what they are, what brings you back to the city now of all times? We have questions, and only Charlian has the answers. Tell me, Master Dickon. Am I saying his name right? Daikon? Daikon? Have you heard anything about the apocalypse called the Final Days? What, like the end of the world? Nothing like that, I'm afraid. Like Dickon? Okay. Okay, I was close. And that is what you're here to find? Information on this apocalypse? Wait, what? I'm trying to read his name! Whatever we can learn. Unfortunately, your patrons appear to be unwilling to speak with me. I wish there was more I could do to help. Oh my god, Twilight. Yeah, regardless of how I pronounce it, Cat, somebody would probably make a comment anyway. Oh, maybe there is. You're a visitor to Charlene, aren't you? Yes. Then few will know your face. We should be able to pass you off as a server with none the wiser. Oh dear. I just wanted a coffee. We just finished preparing a few orders. Strike up some friendly conversation while you're settling down the food, and you might just get the answer you're looking for. Down, Mr. X. Not a bad idea, but I hate to ask. What do you think? Apparently, I'm being a waitress. I've never been a waitress. That's the spirit. Pay attention now, and I'll explain where each of these dishes need to go. Oh, no. The tea is set for the chatty group sitting by the water's edge. The omelette is for one of the regulars, a Highlander by the name of Grisla. She's sitting at a table outside with a friend of hers. Behind them, you should see the Mikote gentleman. He ordered the oven-baked lobster. Got all that? If you're not sure, just ask again and I'll explain. Good luck. Am I gonna fuck this up? But some coffee is better than no coffee. Oh dear. Place the correct dish at the correct table. 1 out of 3, waitress. What'll I serve? The Mikote got the lobster. Excuse me, I didn't order this. Where's my tea set? Oh, are they all at the same table? Whoops, I fucked it up! I fucked it up! I thought they were gonna be different places. Are they all sitting at this table? All 4 of them? Oh, I fucked up. They are in different places. I thought the Mikote got the... Oh, for... Here you go, here's your tea, thank you. Telafa who? I'm sorry, I've never heard of them or their final days. Now, my friends and I are somewhat uninformed when it comes to current events. Now, if you wanted to hear about the ritual arcane practices of the 6th Astral Era, common or esoteric, I'd be happy to talk your ear off. Well. So Grisla got the omelet. Ah, finally! 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's dig in. No time to waste. Lulu, are you okay? Lulu. Lulu. What, the Telophorai? Oh yes, I remember seeing that name in the latest Gazette. That and some grand acclaim about the end of days. Some same old senseless warmongering. When these fools grow tired of spilling each other's blood. I best stay out of it, I say. The Forum made the right choice, and I fully support the decision to remain neutral. Alright, easy. I will give you... I can give banter? No, you can have the lobster. At last, the oven-baked lobster is mine. You have no idea how long I've scrimped and saved and suffered to afford this heavenly dish. The final days. This is the first I've heard of it. Although it would explain why my friend has been rushed off his feet. It must be a busy time to be a Gleaner. You don't know what a Gleaner is? They're collectors of sorts. Travel the world procuring things that we haven't got here to Charlotte. Priceless books, unusual live specimens, and so forth. So named for those folks who trail after the reapers in the fields, picking up every grain which was missed. By all accounts, gleaning is the most meticulous and demanding profession. If these Telophorai make a good on their audacious threats, then many uncatalogued rarities could be lost forever. Why else would the Gleaners be buzzing about in such a frenzy? Watch the harbor and you'll see what I mean. They're carting loads in from the docks all day. It's never been this hectic before. Not like this. Boop. Any trouble with the customers? Were you able to get anyone talking? Sort of. Interesting. They seem unaware of the final days, aside from whatever vague news the gazettes are printing. Even Deacon, whatever, had nothing to offer, and he's the best source of gossip in the city. If the Forum does have secret knowledge, then they've done an impressive job of ensuring no one whispers in the wrong ear. In any case, thank you for playing the part so well. Here, that cup of coffee I promised. Thank you. But let's enjoy our drinks somewhere else, shall we? Maybe behind the peristyle, away from the gossips and their wagging tongues. Abduct me? What on earth? This should do nicely. Out of the wind, out of sight. Cute!
When our father disowned us, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It wasn't until much later that his words began to sink in, that I began to feel the weight of what it meant. Do you remember when the decision was made to come to Charlian? Grahas said that the Forum was determined to keep us in the dark, and that Father's venomous performance was part of that strategy, to keep us at arm's length. Perhaps it was. Father argued with Grandfather on many occasions, but never with such dismissive contempt. And when he demanded what justifies the sacrifices we make in war, I honestly didn't know what to say. Neither did Alpha know, I know, but never for one moment did I believe we had made the wrong choice. So all I could do was fume silently. It was only afterwards that I realized how childish I had been. How being stubborn and self-righteous must run in the family.
Mm-hmm.
If I could have just mustered a civil response, then things might have turned out differently. They must be ferrying goods to Labyrinthos.
It's sus.
A vast complex beneath the island.
Oh.
Charlian is famous for archiving knowledge from around the world. Well, that knowledge is not preserved exclusively in dusty tomes and desiccated samples. Our living library, comprised of all manner of flora and fauna, is housed and studied within that underground facility. Still, that did seem to be an unusually large shipment. When I lived here, it was rare to even see such cargo transported by boat.
Can we go explore?
Wait! Didn't you hear something in the last stand about the Gleaners coming and going more than usual? Well, I think they're the ones we saw manning those boats. And Gleaners answer to the Forum. If the appearance of the Telophoroi prompted this sudden burst of activity, then Labyrinthos may hold a clue as to what the Forum is planning.
Agreed. Did we get a new zone? Labyrinthine descent. Are we going in there? Well, we should tell the others what we've learned about the Gleaners. Go on ahead to Numenon and I'll join you in a moment. Master Daikon will want his cups back. Alright, we're learning. No zones, just reading, sad face. Ooh. Master Daikon. I like Daikon because it sounds like the radish. And that is tasty. How are you, Venice? We've done lots of reading. Me and whoever this person is are just hanging out, reading cutscenes. Lots of dialogue in Charlene. I enjoyed so far Fabinir a smidgen more. I enjoyed it a smidgen more, but maybe because I was with Estinian. And you know, it's more fun with him. Welcome back, Talia. Been for a walk and cleared your head, have you? I haven't done anything here. I know, I'm waiting to do more things. Not exactly. We did some impromptu investigating and turned up some information on Gleaners. But Estinian got a new hairdo, and I'm all about it. It makes sense. The Gleaners take their requests directly from the institution and bureaucrats. But as you say, they ultimately answer to the forum. And a sudden and significant increase in the Gleaner traffic and in cargo, it certainly gives the impression of an overarching plan being put into motion. Let's see what theory we can build from the facts. As Y'shtola observed earlier, Numenon's archives appear to contain no information concerning the final days. Coupled with what Dahlia and Alize learned at the last stand, we can be reasonably sure that most Charlines know nothing of that particular period of ancient history. Yet my father and his colleagues are not only familiar with the final days, but are also somehow certain that the destruction being perpetrated by the Telophori is wholly unlike these apocalyptic events. Moreover, the Forum claims to be so preoccupied by a duty of such pressing importance that they saw fit to unanimously deny Eorzea's request for aid. And now the Gleaners, official agents of the state, have been mobilized on an unprecedented scale. I do not think it a stretch to conclude that the Gleaners' recent activities are in service to the Forum's secretive ends. No, we do like Garaha, though. We do. In which case, our next course of action seems obvious. We visit the Labyrinthos and assess the situation for ourselves. If we're lucky, the Gleaners will be far more receptive to our questions. Anything would be better than burying my head in another dusty book. Yeah, honestly. I understand that not everyone is the studious type. Consider this a welcome change of pace, then. Yeah. As for myself, there are a few more subjects I would like to research. I may join you later, but feel free to leave behind your borrowed books and be on your way. I'll see to it that each is returned to its proper place. That would be a great help, thank you. Let's head down the stairs over there. I'll show you the entrance. I'm wondering if this is going to be a... like a subzone? Ready? Labyrinthos is not too far, but you may find the path a bit disorienting. I'll take the lead, so stay close. It's a shame that you can't put it on auto-follow. Alize, you walk so damn slow. Come on. I know, right? Now we run. Try to keep up. Oh, we're running now. Okay. This is much better. Thank you. We can actually get somewhere. Up there? Up here? Here we are, through this door and down the stairs. Did you remember to attune to that shard back there, didn't you? It'll make your life much easier if we need to come back in a hurry, otherwise we should keep moving. I like that they prompt you. Be like, bitch, don't forget to do this. Where on earth is this place? Here, we're all here now, yes? I've taken the liberty of securing permission for our group's descent. Everyone into the lift, and down we go. Concern?
Deep beneath the scholar's city shines a false sun within a fabricated sky. In any age exist those who consider the floor an extension of their bookshelves, and this vault's architects surely belonged to that special breed. If the stack grows too high, start a new one. If no room remains, then make more rooms. A simple solution at first, and then bit by bit, a profound transformation. Knowledge, buried beneath knowledge, a growing, creeping labyrinth from which there is no escape.
It's dark. You can't see shit, girl.
Not what you expected. I must admit, the artifice is very convincing.
I can't see a damn thing. How do I know if I think it's
But
pretty?
I assure you that we are beneath Sharlayan itself. The breeze you feel, the flowing waters you hear, all created by the hand of man.
The island is volcanic, you see, and once upon a time this great hollow must have been a reservoir for magma. It was discovered some 400 years ago, at which point it was repurposed as a storage facility for scrolls and samples and such. Renovations have continued, with nigh on no interruption to this day, with the lower levels still undergoing expansion.
Aren't those people Gleaners?
Aye, judging by their dress. They are said to work alone as a rule, but 'twould seem that rule is being enthusiastically broken today. It may be as you suspected, that they are engaged in a task apart from the norm.
Let's spread out and get some answers then.
I want to explore. Is this a full zone?
Ugh. Did you call to me just now?
Mm-mm.
No. How odd. I must be a bit dizzy from the descent. I'll be fine, I'm sure. Let's get to work, shall we?
Headaches are never good, my dude. Oh, really? Oh, hi! If only it was daytime. It's literally the middle of the night. Ridiculous. And I can mount here, right? And eventually fly. But we're actually just underground. Hi! Oh, hi. Hello. Why is Twilight dead? Hello. Oh, I have this. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate it. You guys are so awesome. Thank you. It's coordinated with multiple teams to climax at pivotal cutscenes or boss mechanics. Ah! Perpetually dead. Just leave her. I don't know how this map is going to be divided, but... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so I don't know if it's going to take me east, but we might be going east. How you doing, Vash? You're here to help or give me more headaches, because I don't have the look of a Gleaner. You don't have the look of a Gleaner, and I'm in no mood for chatter. One of my colleagues was so exhausted he took a tumble and crashed into a pile of crates. Now I have to pack a pack of marmots running loose. Your exchange with Erenville has taught you exhausted Gleaners. Yes, they're tired. Uh-oh. I think since you started streaming this game, you have asked why is Twilight dead more than any other question. She just tends to die. I don't know. I guess then I should stop asking. She's just perpetually dead. Imagine not being able to fly here. Okay. Well, some of us are poor and we use our feet. Let me think. The Rhea seeds should be item 1058, cumin seeds 1059, and Snurbbleberry 1060. Or were they 1061? Ugh, my head feels like it's stuffed with moko grass. Why more loads to take out than carry in? Why do all this at once and risk mixing it up? What if someone mistakes the Kurthan carrots for Girbanian carrots? What then? Your exchange with Teve has taught you about large shipments coming in and out of Labyrinthos. They taste like snurbbleberries? I don't know what a snurbbleberry is. It sounds like I don't want to eat it. It's why some fights will have filler time when you're doing nothing because the music is set up for the climax. You know, I don't think I've noticed, but now I will. You want to know what I'm doing? Hauling books, and ore, and fauna. If it needs hauling, I'll haul it. Every decade or so, they take up stock in Labyrinthos. You know, sort and tidy up the inventory. Never seen an operation like this before, though. They just did one a few summers ago, even. Then, with no warning at all, this mess gets dropped in our laps. Orders from on high. Damned if I know the reason. Could be that they're changing the layout, eh? Preparing for the next big expansion? Your exchange with Dobbin has taught you taking stock in Labyrinthos. Oh, that's true. Fair, fair. I really... Ooh, look, a lookout point. Will it unlock anything more? No? I can't see Shiza. This massive rift is one of several which connects the surface of Old Charlotte to the subterranean research and storage complexes of Labyrinthos. At the end of its descent, the mechanism opens up to a hub of Upper Acrinthos, from where the passengers or cargo continue onwards towards other facilities. So much ADD. Me? I don't know how I feel about a large cave city. I don't like caves. Even though it has like a full sky, it's kind of a cave. Any luck? What tales did the Gleaners have to tell? So this grand operation began without warning, and for every item they bring in, they're sending more inventory somewhere else. Oh, that would explain the haggard faces I've been seeing. We were right, the Forum is definitely up to something, and they're turning Labyrinthos upside down in the process. I now have aetheryte access. Can I just go to the next place and touch the crystal? We would do well to learn more of what, specifically, the Gleaners are being tasked to do, as well as who's tasked them to do it. If you're game, I have an idea. One of the Gleaners you questioned said something about escaped marmots. Perhaps if you were to help him capture the creatures, he might be inclined towards a more friendly and enlightening conversation. In the meantime, I'll turn my charms upon this Gleaner here. We can compare notes afterwards. Happy hunting! I hate chores. You wish to help me find the marmots? I've nothing suitable to pay you for your services, but if you're offering for the goodness of your heart, I welcome the assistance. We just want to chat. The name's Aaronville, friend. Specialist in the collection of live specimens. That said, the capture of these Naxian marmots is a trial I've no desire to repeat. Grizzled mice, they call them. For mercy, there's no other marmot species on this tier at present, so there should be no mistaking the little fugitives. If you happen to catch any, stuff them in the sack. Gently, of course. If only they give Fizy a climb mechanic, she can scale the cliff sides. Yeah, I would like to. Where to begin, you wonder? I've not seen any scampering around here, so we'll need to widen our search to the surrounding forest. Be on your guard. There are beasts out there that won't hesitate to prey on a marmot, or you. I'll search the trees to the west. The eastern part of the forest is all yours. Good luck. Map, hello? Beautiful. I'm just gonna detour it right here. Oh. I'll go there in a moment. Okay, so we're probably gonna end up at the ether right over there. And there is a further east. Yeah, we're gonna go over there. It's fine. Hi Zoe, how you doing? I am casually just killing bodies. I am. We made it. And I haven't cried yet. How you been? How was work? Boop. This is at the beginning of Shadowbringers. It's very intense. I hope you enjoy that ride. I was supposed to capture him, but he ran away. That's lovely. I'm chasing mice. 6 hours? Gross. I hope it goes by quickly. What's up, Nano? I'd be legitimately concerned if you had cried by now, because nothing happened. Tell me about it! I want more epic things. Shrivels up from being starved. Twilight, can you cry for Vash? He needs tears. And I have none. Sorry for what, my dear? Lulu, what are you doing? Crying from laughter at a Stydian playing over the moon. Yeah. Where is this fucking thing? Oh, phooey. Can I get there? There's a reason. I can't reach! Can I go in this? No. Oh, there's a path. I'm dumb. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I'm just a little bit confused. You want an Estinian figurine? Do you like him as well? Astra. I feel like he just gets better and better with each expansion. I'm coming. I'm just a little slowpoke. And maybe eventually we can see this damn area. He's not interesting. He's grown so much, though, as a character. Garaha. Do you like Garaha? You cannot cry currently. Poor Kay! I'm just gonna yeet off of this. I have not seen this place in the day. We arrived in the dark of night and have been stuck here. He's your waifu. He is a sweet bean. What is that? I keep thinking these little orbs are ether currents, and they're not. They're like part of the architecture. You'd think in a cave they would just make it daytime all the time. Where is this damn quest thingy? It's probably really obvious too. Oh, there it is. I'm basically on the path. Oh, hi, Bio. I know. Especially if people actually want to, like, live here. It makes sense that there's nighttime. My aggro isn't even on? Hello? Yeah, you smack it. You smack it. Here, little mousey. Boop. Again? Jesus Christ. Why are we so bad at this? Parts of my planet have 6 months of sunlight followed by 6 months of darkness. And that would absolutely throw me off. Do I have to go up? So I did it essentially the long way. Whoopsie! We are taking our sweet time. This is true. Is it up there? Imagine the game actually guiding you to the ether currents. That would be so silly. We got it, we got it, we got it. This is it. You're cornered. You're prepared for its speed this time, and you succeed in closing the sack over your elusive quarry. Thank you. Why am I being laughed at? I am a professional mouse hunter. It's almost daytime. It's 4:30. 4:30 in the morning. I took the long way. It's fine. It seems really foggy. It says clear skies, but it seems foggy. How did you fare? I tracked down 3 of the pack, which leaves 1 unaccounted for. Here is your mouse. Please enjoy. Oh, there's the old marmot out. Wait here a moment while I put our friends in a holding cage. Now give me this information that I desire. Thankfully, the marmots seem to be unharmed. They've held up well in isolation, but it's too much too soon to release them into the habitat. It's a good thing we're able to recapture them so swiftly. You have my thanks. Who asked you to capture them in the first place? Yeah, let's just get straight to the point here. Why, the authority in charge of Labyrinthos, now and in perpetuity. The same officials who had us working day and night of late, the honorable members of the Forum, who else? Suitable for consumption and easy to breed, those were the 2 conditions I was given for the stock I was instructed to procure. I don't know what the Forum has planned for these creatures, but at the very least, I doubt they'll be served for dinner today or tomorrow. There you are. Is this the Gleaner you mentioned, the one who's looking for the lost marmots? Interesting company you keep, friend. Who are you folk, anyway? I am Kryl of the Students of Valdesian, and the others are my associates. Truth be told, the Forum's decisions of late have not sat entirely well with us. That is why we made the descent into Labyrinthos. We hoped that by seeing those decisions put into action, we might more fully understand their reasoning. Why is it practical? Never hurts to try and gain a broader perspective, does it? Anyway, duty calls. Other animals to capture and enclosures to empty. Once again, I'm sorry that I can't offer you more for your services. Did you learn anything from our new friend there? So we've confirmed that the order for this ambitious operation did indeed come directly from the Forum. However, the Gleaners have not been informed of its purpose. I'd say that that fits with everything else we've heard thus far. We've also discovered that when the operation was begun, the Forum contacted the Gleaners' guild ship and put their people to this great work some 4 days after the Telophroi made their chilling declaration. As seasoned travelers, the Gleaners kept abreast of news from every corner of the world out of necessity. Thus, I'm inclined to trust that their calendar of events is accurate. Altogether, it gives the distinct impression that this undertaking was a sudden and unexpected development. Yet I find it hard to believe that such a comprehensive restructuring of Labyrinthos and its archives could have been planned in so brief a window. Nay, this was a plan long in the making. They were but awaiting the right time to put it into effect. And the Telophrai's declaration was all that set it in motion? It seems likely, but let's not leap to conclusions just yet. For the moment, I suggest we conduct a wider investigation of Labyrinthos. The more facilities we visit, the more pieces of the puzzle we stand to find. In that case, how about we head to the Archaeon? From there, we can reach the lower... Kryle, what's wrong? I'm fine, truly. The sudden ascent has left me with a bit of a headache, that's all. Nothing will stop me from soldiering on. Let's be about it, then. At least allow me to take the lead. I'm fairly certain I remember the way to the Archaeon. We follow the path east through the forest where you were chasing after that mouse. Or marmot, was it? Anyway, 'tis the trolls you need to watch out for. You know, we've played this game a while now and the headaches were never a positive thing. Oh look, it's daytime. Let's take a look. There's levels. I'm concerned about the levels. So that is this. Over there, I think? There-ish? We're not stalling. What do you mean? I've just been reading for the past hour and a half. The intro just gave you the shivers? Poor KY. It's different. We gotta go touch a crystal. Where's the closest crystal? That way. Off we go then. Come on, children. It's got like a slight circusy vibe. Oi! Is it Kaisa Diaz? Thank you so much for following. Welcome in. And welcome to Labyrinthos. Pop the balloon. I can't. Bio might die. And my children are suicidal, that much I know. A bag of crickets? Hansel and Gretel. Yes. It does feel kind of storybooky, right? Oh, hello! I don't even know how to make my character walk. She's always just jogging. Hi, side piece. How you doing? Oh, look, there's a crystal. We've just made it to Labyrinthos. I don't believe you've made it this far, but how is your progress going? Did you catch up with your brother, was it? I want to go touch the crystal. Excuse me, Alfie. Storybooky? Yes, I just make up words. Ooh. Yahoo! Oh, to walk? I don't have a numpad. I have a very petite keyboard on purpose. Like, maybe that's why sometimes I don't get the right buttons. Boop. Behold Archaeon. As Numenon serves as Charlane's literary archive, so does this structure house the city's wealth of material data. The architecture, too, is similar. This building you see is merely the upper entrance, an access point to the vaults carved into the cliffside itself. Within those vaulted vast rooms are stored countless samples and specimens, as well as the detailed records which describe them. In a manner of speaking, the Archaeon contains a physical history of Charlane's unwavering dedication to the accumulation of knowledge. Oh yalla. Unexpectedness. I hope you're okay, and I hope everybody's well. So sorry you're dealing with some rough stuff. I hope you can relax here for a bit. I would like an ether current quest, please. Yelms to the south. This is totally gonna be... Well, let's just get that little bit there. Just don't mind me. I'm just gonna go touch the map. Just touch it gently. Do I have to jump in the lake? I will jump in the lake. Don't mind me. How do I get out of the lake? Uh-oh. River. There we go. I like how the jumps are really nice. Nice and big. Boop. Isn't it beautiful? I love purple things. Especially purple sparkly things. Look how beautiful that is. I get very attached to one item and then I just stop using every other one. Ta-da! I think it's quite lovely. You're going to unlock Dark Knight once you get the wedding dress? Wedding dress? You're gonna wear a wedding dress? Yes. Do it. Do it. I want to see it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Side piece, I am so sorry. That's a heavy one, man. I hope that they're able to recover. I mean, getting news like that, I can only imagine how difficult it is. You're getting married? Congratulations! Can I come to your wedding? I love going to weddings. We went to one wedding. It was lovely. This way. I'm coming. You and Bowser. Can I come to your wedding? Am I allowed to come to your... Can I jump down? Okay, so I can unfortunately not throw myself over the cliff. Where is it? Is it down there? Oh! I see it. It's right there. Right there. My head is Bowser's Best Man. When is it? I even have a bridesmaid's dress. I ditched the last wedding. Okay, listen here, Kev. Real life weddings are different. It's fine. It's fine, okay? I do have a wedding coming up in a couple of weeks. He said I am. My head. You cannot travel for weddings. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I did not know that. So we actually cannot attend. I'm sad. Can I just cross this? Oh, there's a bridge. Let's use the bridge. Okay, so this is... I'm not going to be able to cross that, I bet. Alright, let's go back to town. People have to get alt. You have to make a character on the world and have someone fly you to the location. Oh, that's a lot of work. She's got to see a doctor on Wednesday who specializes in it for more details. I'm hoping she's going to be okay. I'm hoping she's going to be okay too. I hope they caught it early. Although, to be honest, I don't know much about that kind of thing. I hope she'll be well. Oh, eternal bonding. Yeah, that's what we meant. There is a wedding. One of my cousins is actually getting married in a couple of weeks. Oh, Oh no, that's okay, Bio. I appreciate it though. I'm gonna walk. This is a walking expansion. All right, fancy pants. Are we being a show off? This is Vundo, right? Yes, you're Vundo. I touched the rock, didn't I? No, that's Pinoy. That's Pinoy. Son of a bitch. I was like, you were Vundo was talking in chat, so I thought it was him. How do I botch this so badly? Pinoy, you're killing me. The persona, why? I don't know why I mixed them up. Their names aren't even the same. I can't. I give up. You guys are both a menace. I'm sorry, Pinoy. Between the twins, the Cocos, and the children, and Reuben and Vash, who I don't know how to classify them, we're just in a ball of chaos perpetually. We should make you play Persona 5 Royal from start to finish, starting the next stream day so you can tell them apart. They look the same! Their characters look the same. Oh my god. At least I'm a cute crier. Yeah, so we have Vundo and Pinoy are the twins. They look the same and I mix them up all the time. My children are the two Lalas, Bio and Twilight, who's probably dead somewhere. Is she dead? Surprisingly not dead right now. And then the Cocos are just harbingers of chaos, and then Vash and Reuben just want to kill each other. It's great. It's a good time. I will support that. Okay, so this one also has a bazillion ether currents, right? Travel, 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 travel. Yeah, a bazillion, actually. Vash wants to kill me. I want no part in it. I think that's how he shows he loves you. He's just... It's aggressive affection. That's so many! It's so many. It's okay. I don't know. You only played the original Persona 5. Now you see the name reference. Is there a different... the additional portions of the game have this character name in it? Welcome to current content. So when this is no longer current, when they set out the next expansion, will they consolidate to 5 ones on foot? Oh, extra side story. Okay, okay, okay. Hello! Okay, that's fair, that's fair. I do have to go to the bathroom again. Hang on. Here, watch my dog for 2 minutes while I go pee. Did you guys scare away Lulu? Did you scare away Lulu? Oh, my dear. Eh. Are you gonna lay on your bed, Astrid? Well, she's trying. Nope, that's it. And I love how I come back to my screen and my children have undressed themselves. Where is your father? Where's the baby daddy? Oi. Don't forget you also have an official row bodyguard. Yes. Faye is in charge of my steed that I've neglected to go and see. Oh dear. I'm glad you put your pants back on. I still gotta put my own barding on my bird. It's on my list. Boldface TV, thank you so much for following. Glad to have you. I'm so glad my children have decided to take off their clothes in way to greet new welcomers. New friends. What else was I supposed to do? Oh, barding. So my to-do list, here it is. I've seen some things crossed off. I'm working on it. Hopefully I'll get some stuff done. Alright. Shall we pick up the next quest? I'm actually really glad that I did the Thavenir side first. Thus far, I like the Thavenir side more. It was a little bit more lighthearted, you know, with the ether travel and the vomiting and the Estinian being a little diva. It was a little bit more fun. Vash is your dad, not sure about Bio. Is Bio the adopted stepchild? I thought Vash was just the babysitter. Oh dear. Deeper into the maze. I don't know how I feel about levels upon levels upon levels of zones either. I don't know if I like that for my brain. Except when Thancred, Urianger, and Estinian all go existential. No, that was funny! That was cute! I like that. Oh, poor Bio. I mean, you can ask Vash, I don't know. If he'll claim you. I don't know if he's claimed Twilight either, she just shows up. Well, we won't learn anything of value by standing out here. Let's proceed to the main building and speak with the custodian. There's just so much so much book reading. Blech. Twilight is like a stray cat. Speaking of stray cat, my coworker texted me and she's like, what happened to the cat? What happened to Spike? And I'm like, listen, I took Spike, I took her to my mom's house. My mom's cat was not having it, and I had to take her back to work. And she was very sad. Oriange conking out sent you. He just passes out. He has, like, no stomach for things. It's really funny. Yeah. I was sad about the kitty, but what can I do? I can't actually have a cat. I'm allergic to cats. I gave Spike a car ride. I did. And I apologized to her profusely because I felt bad that I had to take her. I did feed her, obviously, but what can I do? What can I do? When I took her back to work, she went back to hang out with the other stray cats. What about how those dragon lovers stole Estinian for sampling? This sounds really suggestive with the way you say it, Nano. For sampling. We need him for sampling. Genetic samples? Oh my. This is a Christian stream? We do not do these kinds of things. Greetings, we're here to pursue the Archaeon vaults. Oh, per use, excuse me. You're clearly not Gleaners, then might I ask your affiliation? We belong to the students of Baldessian, but is that relevant? I was given to believe that the vaults, those open to the public at least, were open to the public. Ordinarily, yes, that would be the case. At present, however, access is restricted. Only persons directly involved with the organization efforts are permitted to enter. Not us, then. I suppose we'd better move along to another facility. This building has a lift which connects to the middle tier, yes? May we at least make use of that? That service has also been suspended, I'm afraid. For the time being, priority has been given to the convoyance of inventory. Wait, so this is as far as we can go? I apologize for the inconvenience. Please come again after our reconstruction efforts have concluded. By that time, it'll be too late, and we're so close to getting answers. We need to rethink our approach. Let's step outside for a moment, shall we? Students of Baldessian? How rude. Why so snobby? Excuse you, Twilight. I've just arrived and I have to ask, is today a stalling or a flan day? We've done such great progress. We went to Thavenir, we finished off Thavenir, and we learned that the dragon is actually ruling this entire continent, I guess? Province? So your co-workers also feeding and checking on Spike? Mostly no. They do pet her and give her water occasionally, but I'm the only one that feeds her. Like, one of my coworkers bought cat food, and she's like, "You take it." Like, because I was like, "Oh, can you please feed her?" I forgot to bring extra dog food, because I've been taking whatever extra leftover dog food I have. It's just kibble, so I'll take that and give it to her. But I forgot to refill my bag, so when I got to work, I was like, "Oh, can you please feed her?" I didn't remember to bring food, and she's like, "Oh, I have this bag of cat food that I bought. Do you want it? Like, you can go feed her whenever you want." So I've been feeding her. But yeah, I've sort of given myself this responsibility that I did not need. Like, this is not my cat. I don't have a cat. For the past 3 days, you know, the cat's been by herself. She has to feed herself and drink water herself. How come you can take care of a spare cat when it comes to chocobos? I forgot the chocobo exists is the problem. The thing is with the cat is I see the cat regularly. Like, I am with her 2-3 times a day. I see her in the morning when I park my car. I go out for lunch, she's there. I go out after work, she's there. Like, I don't need this responsibility though. Like, this is not good. I did try. I was really hoping that my parents would take the cat. But their cat, my parents' cat, Ivy, was not having it. And I'm sure with, like, prolonged exposure, they would get a handle on each other. But my mother also has to contend with my father, and he's unpredictable. I thought about it, taking her to like a humane society of some sort, but I hadn't done any research on ones that are like no kill. Like, the last thing I want is for her to be put down because of my own lack of research. So I just took her back to work. Because that's where she's familiar. She lives under, like, the spare shed of supplies. So it's like she has somewhere to stay, but I would have preferred that she go somewhere where somebody will give her all the pets, because she's so affectionate. She's so affectionate. So I did what I could. I don't know. They were found 7 weeks on a beach. Oh. Is theirs a princess? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't have a picture of her. I might have one, like, way in the back, but like the back of my phone camera roll. But yeah, their Ivy is absolutely a princess. You're here. Hi, Cade! We've made some progress, but not much. See, look at them. Look at these two and tell me they don't look exactly the same. Oh, you can't see her. Like, I realized the chat box is there. They look the same. Yeah, gorgeous cat girl. Gorgeous cat girl. They look the same. I'm sorry, they do. It's so hard with stray animals. Okay, listen, they got a haircut. It's not my fault. Because you want to save them all but can't. Exactly. Exactly. Like, if it was like a puppy, I would have absolutely adopted him myself and just brought him home. But I'm allergic to cats too, which is also a huge problem. Like, unfortunately, I can't force this pet upon anyone else. Like, I've asked everyone, like, at work, like, can you take this cat? Like, I feel bad, but they're all like, what am I supposed to do with it, you know? Her full name is Ivara. He named her after a huntress in Warframe. Oh man, that was an eternity ago, Warframe. But I don't believe my sister's cat has a longer version. I don't know if she has like a full legal name. How you doing? Yes, ma'am. Yeah, they look the same. Both cute. See, she's dead. She just likes being dead. The kitten was found by your friends, but they were allergic, so you took her in. But you didn't want a third at the time. I think this is how people accumulate like 6 or 7 cats. They just show up and they just don't leave. But I don't know. I'm doing my best. I will try to feed her when I can see her, but like I need to not be so overly attached, you know? Like it's not my cat. I have been playing Warframe. Oh my god, I hate when people do the shoutouts and all of my old clips come back to life. I've gone through and I've deleted a lot of my old clips because some people clipped weird shit. But seeing what my face used to look like with all of the makeup and the really bad lighting, holy shit, that was also when I had a crappy mic. I cringe, dude. I have hundreds of Final Fantasy XIV clips and it throws like some fucking like Warframe or Doom clip and I'm like doing some dumb shit. Always. Why? I don't know why. So many Final Fantasy XIV clips and it's just, it puts one from just chatting. Give me a break. Give me a break. 4 cats? Oh. Yeah. It's so cringe. It's so cringe. Whatever. Like I said, my stream has evolved over the years. And by evolved, I mean just pivoted, changed. Thank you, Miss Bungle. I will call them. I will call them. I should. Always with your feet. What? Oh yeah, people really like the feet. Okay, speaking of feet. So, people who follow me on Instagram, I don't usually check to see if people like my photos. I've turned notifications on Instagram off. But occasionally I'll just click it and see. And I clicked on this one guy and I went to his page. Because I was like, oh, I think I remember this person. He doesn't really come by anymore. He had the same Twitch username and Instagram username. And his entire Instagram profile was like just chatting girls like bent over or like with their feet as the focal point of the shot. And that his entire post was just like feet and like butt poses essentially. So I blocked him, but it was really bizarre. And I don't know. I really gotta not look at who's following me because people are fucking strange. You don't social media much, but you need to again. I post a selfie once a week. I post on my Instagram stories sometimes, but I post one selfie a week, and that's enough. But people, yeah, they will like. People will clip weird things from you and just post it places. You know, just weird, normal shit. I don't know. That's my head, though, too, on top of it. That's my mod. 3 of them are black cats, 2 long hairs and a short hair, and the 4th is a Himalayan. Aw, I feel like black cats need more love. At least that one's funny. At least that one's funny. It's not a picture of my feet. I do have cute feet, but not everybody needs to see them, you know? Okay, I'm gonna get you back, man. I'm gonna take a picture of you when you're doing something silly. Fizy has never met a bigger degen than me, despite being so much time and just chatting. You think you're a degen? I don't think you're a degen. I've met a lot of degens, like actual trash human beings. That was funny, Maher. Don't encourage him, yeah? My neighbor has 2 Himalayans. You took one. You took care of one when he was out of town. Very nice cats. Oh, how nice. I'm glad they're nice cats. Cats have very drastically different temperaments from what I understand. Because when I think of degen, I think of just, like, people I don't want to hang around, truthfully. Just wait until you get into Persona 5. Por qué? Like, you can just leave her dead. It's okay. She's suicidal. Eventually, you just gotta let it go. Porcade, not porcade. My Spanish is not that bad. It's kind of bad. But it's not like bad. Porque. Oh my goodness. What's everybody gonna do tomorrow when the servers go down and after 7 o'clock we can't play anymore? I was thinking about that when I got the pop-up this morning. When I logged in, I was like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do now? Play Zelda. I gotta clean my house. I actually gotta do some tidying, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. I was like, this is a sign. This is a sign that I need to go and clean my house. Sleep? That might be nice, yeah, once in a while. Ridiculous. But yeah, I guess I'll find other ways to keep busy. I just need to hunker down and actually go clean. It's good. It's good you will rest in addition to essentially face rolling the game. Shenanigans? You're doing lots of shenanigans lately, ma'am. Let me talk to this lady. We're at an impasse. As we have no other leads, I should like to pursue this one further. But I doubt that our stone-faced custodian will be swayed by heartfelt pleas. We must seek another means to access the lower levels. 'Tis likely that the people in this area are involved in the reconstructing in one way or another. If we are to integrate ourselves, it might allow us to accompany them on the lift. Let us ask around. Surely someone has in need of a few strong backs to lighten the load. Excuse me? Do I like the Labyrinthos? The music? It's okay. I wouldn't complain about it. Starting a new project? No, I just need to clean my house. It's just, there needs a vacuum and some dusting. Why clean when you can video game? Well, I don't want to live in a pigsty. Where are these dragons from? Also, I like your leather outfit though. This is really cute. It accents the muscles I don't have. Oh, lucky. Oh wait, is that the Rathalos scale one? I still need to finish that. I haven't gone back. Whoopsie. I will eventually get around to that. You need to farm it? Yeah, same. Same. Cyber armor is PvP. That cool one? Yeah, no. I'm not gonna do that. Let's just put that to rest. I will not be doing that. What's that? Take you down on the lift with me? Sorry, but not a chance. I've been up and down all day, and I only now have found a spare moment to rest. I don't blame you. I did see a fellow Gleaner heading out through the gate, though, shouldering a large pack. Engaged in some manner of task, maybe he'll head down below after he's done with whatever he's doing. It's easy to get? Does easy mean time-consuming? You can trade the currency for each level of the series, battle pass for an item, and you can trade for 4K. Oh, half an hour, that's fast. Okay, that's totally fine. That's not time consuming. Am I taking the lift? Oh no, we're just students. They won't let us into the archaeon, even though we found... Actually, we have no idea what it is we found. There's no record of such a creature anywhere. But it was wandering around Tranquility, and so we thought to donate it to the vaults. Oh dear. The oddest little squeal, don't you think? Anyway, I suppose we'll have to take care of it until the archaeon is open again. Maybe an hour? Imagine it actually being balanced? No. I forgot I can use my mount here. Oh, that's a water fountain. I know, is that one of the marmots? Or mouse? My mouse? Mice? Ah, okay. Niece. Yes. Quiet, you'll frighten it away. Oh, it's you again. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm in the middle of another task. The cloud kid I need to capture is close. Very close. Why am I helping? You wish to help with this too? You spend your time in unusual ways, my friend. Still, 2 hunters are generally better than 1. Very well. The canal here is a common gathering spot for birds of all kinds, but the one I'm after is a hornbill. The feathers are green, and it has a distinctive caw. Single it out and shoot it with this sleeping dart. Oh no. The effects are short-lived, so I'll lie in wait down by the riverbank to claim our quarry. Be sure to hit the right one. Alright, taking bets. He said green, right? This is green. It has a caw, not a... I'm gonna botch this. Large green bird. Did I fuck it up? Did I do it wrong? Okay, good job. High five. Hello. I'm a professional.
That was easy.
Yeah, not too bad. I almost shot the wrong one. Hi, Lily. How you doing?
Fair shot.
That is a very cute emo, and I adore it. How are you? How was stream?
Nicely done. Let me truss this one up, and I'll make my way over to you.
We're currently in Labyrinth. What is it? Labyrinthia? I don't know. Somewhere. Oh, I'm glad. Are you near the end? Are you actually near the end? Like the finishing portion?
There
Labyrinthos. Thank you.
Any new revelations?
I tried.
So you met with that Gleaner again, this time to capture a hornbill.
I'm glad you're having fun.
I understand catching and bringing in creatures from the outside, but what's the point of chasing after ones already here?
Oh, it's a simple thing, really. Occasionally, we remove specimens no longer needed for study, or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose. Safely returning such creatures to their native habitats is another facet of a Gleaner's duties. But not in this case, I'm afraid. I've been asked to bring the bird below.
The restricted section in the lower levels of Labyrinthos. Open only to a select few researchers handpicked by the Forum. The projects down there are the subject of rumor and hearsay. Forbidden magics. Advanced technologies that can never be allowed to fall into outside hands. Even archons are not privy to the truth. Those who are, the researchers involved in this secretive work, are not permitted to walk freely in the city, and are instead required to live in isolated quarters.
What could a facility subject to such strict security protocols possibly need with a hornbill? An experiment?
Possibly. I wasn't afforded an explanation. But judging by the requisition list given to me and my colleagues, I doubt it's for any kind of advanced research. I'd be more inclined to believe we were making preparations to migrate to the south. Mericidia or thereabouts.
Oh, they're abandoning ship.
What? Why would you say that?
Much of the flora and fauna we were asked to procure could serve as reliable sources of sustenance. They're comparatively hardy species too, able to endure harsh climates. And among them are specimens known to be effective in improving soil quality and purifying water.
When you put it that way, migration does sound like a reasonable assumption.
That's all it is, though. An assumption. Through our tasks, we Gleaners glimpse only bits and pieces of the Forum's plans. Our prime concern is that our requisitions be they living or otherwise, are properly preserved for the knowledge of future generations. Now, I really must be going. I regret that I cannot reward you as you deserve.
Perhaps you might reward us after a fashion then. It is imperative that we reach the lower levels. And seeing as you are already set to descend with your assigned cargo, mayhap we could accompany you as your assistants.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Once the animals have been prepared for transport, we send them down separately via the lift.
I can go down with the animals.
I will, of course, follow
Send
after
me
to
in.
make my report, but I can hardly pass you off as porters when there's nothing left to carry.
We can be the cargo. I will hide in a box.
Indeed. Pray forget I said anything.
Put me in a box. You okay?
How do you feel about climbing? If you've strength and the courage to brave it, then there is another way down. This path leads to the 33rd facet, a mine shaft excavated during one of our expansions of Labyrinthos. While I cannot guarantee that the passage is safe to traverse, it should provide access to the medial circuit below.
I never even knew such a place existed. Thank you. This is the perfect solution.
You're quite welcome, but consider yourselves warned. If the going proves too treacherous, you do well to turn back. I bid you good day.
Well, turning back is hardly an option, not when we've come this far. Let's go and take a look at this mine shaft.
So that's gonna be my prediction with that little tidbit of information there. Charlian isn't trying to stop the end of the world, they're trying to run away from the end of the world. They are doomsday prepping to, like, run away. To where? I don't fucking know, but they're going somewhere. I don't know where Mericidia is, but it's not here. I'm here. We're going. Oh, hello. This must be it, the entrance to the mine shaft. 'Tis faint, but I hear something moving within. Creatures homed there by the researchers, you think? Well, slavering beasts aside, we'll need to watch our footing. We should tighten our straps and such before we continue. What are you sillies doing? What's new, Scooby-Doo? Yeah. Oh, you see, you guys do match. You guys are both very cute, though. I hope you're taking pictures of yourselves together. You're both very adorable. And stylish. Assuming everyone's tightened their straps and checked their gear, then I say we head on in. Given the terrain ahead, though, it might be wise to leave some distance between us. We don't want to be stumbling over each other if it comes to a fight. Take it slow, and don't forget to check your surroundings from time to time. We can meet up again at the other end of the tunnel. Are we just gonna go down and end up on the other side? Is that easy? Oh, that was easy. Ether crystals inside? In here? I don't know where I'm going. Oh, a current. Oh, you're right. There's a current. I was looking for a crystal, and I was like, crystals in the dark? Thank you. I was very confused. Okay, the other one is to the northwest, so it's in the other section. Oh my god. I'm glad you're looking towards the future, though. And I hope it's positive. Boop. That's okay. I appreciate the help. I totally forgot to click my little ether compass. Whoopsie. I don't like caves. I hate caves. Nah, it's okay. They're not the worst I've heard. I'm getting the hang of it. Slowly. Caves or caves? Get out! I know I have a small little accent, but not like this bad. I still didn't know if he was serious. You almost banned the guy for saying too many puns to someone you mod for. Oh man. I mean, I feel like after too many, it can be kind of annoying, but... eh. I feel like Discord needs a dad jokes channel. Oh, no. No, I feel like half of it is just timing, and people want to... You gotta just say it live, so that way I can roll my eyes. Thank you, Kef. Spooky. It is kind of epic. Yahoo! Are we near the end? We're almost near the end. I used to be the kind of person that wouldn't read a room and joke or when jokes shouldn't be said, but you're glad you learned to shut up. But I feel like that comes with just, well, hopefully it comes a little bit with age, that, you know, we learn to read a room. I want to say I'm kind of awkward sometimes. Maybe I'm just like so hyper aware that I'm awkward, but I'm sure it's fine. You had YouTube suggest a video to me, so I watched it and didn't recognize the streamer, but I did notice Bio and Cade were running dungeons with him, and I was like, wait, I know them! Oh, that's nice! Oh-ho! We're almost through the caves. And we already know Reben's basically famous. Are we here? Are we at the lower level? Everyone seems to have made it without incident. Nothing of consequence, at least. And as promised, the tunnel has delivered us into the medical circuit. As I recall, this tier is where they keep a wide variety of samples for agricultural production. If Aaronville's assumptions hold true, then that specimens are being collected in preparation for a great migration, and we should see evidence of such plans in the area as research projects. Let's follow the path to the nearest farming facility and see what we can see. Who is Darian Hart? I probably should know who these people are. I know Genji does post a lot of YouTube videos. Oh, it might have been Genji. Can I go this way? Oh, 14 streamer and artist? That's cool. Did you say hello? I don't know if I've really seen any of Genji's. Can I just... No? None of that? Okay, fine. I just wanted to open this part of the map. It's to the west. I'm gonna assume we're gonna get to the Aetheryte very soon. You ended up in a match with a friend of yours on opposing teams. Did you say hello? I feel like you need to say hello after you beat them up. Okay, so there was one about here-ish. That much I do remember. Oopsie. Don't mind me. Just passing through. Yeah, that one I remember seeing because I was on the top of the cliff. But we can convene real quick before I run the opposite direction. Oh, you can't talk? Really? Oh, bummer. Oh, oopsie. I missed the trash can. Oh, now I know where we are. This is Marial Agronomics. I thought I was gonna say ergonomics. Grapes? Grapes. Labyrinthos is host to a wide variety of vegetation, but allows us to conduct studies on cultivation methods utilized in foreign lands. And it's this facility which coordinates and oversees those efforts. The fruits of their research go to feed Labyrinthos colleagues, or so I hear. More notable successes might be made to the Agora. Foods so exotic you'd be hard-pressed to guess their origin, let alone how they might taste. Indeed, mystery vegetables without a name, only a list of nutritional benefits scribed on the card. Gross. Oh, I see no Gleaner hereabouts, so yet these workers seem to share that same sense of urgency. It is possible that they know something of the forum's plans and their underlying motivations. Worth looking into, wouldn't you say? See what you can coax from the workers, the rest of us will do the same, or cast about useful clues. So at Endwalker launch, the grapes in this area were so low poly. Do you have a picture? I gotta go see these grapes. In a moment, after I get sidetracked. Your Discord friends too? Did you message them? I'm just gonna take a little tiny detour. Oops. I will check in just a moment. I'm going the wrong way. It's over here somewhere. Owie, I might die. Hang on. I need to get my health up before I go do something stupid. Oh, thank you. I'll... hang on. Hold, please. Oh, thank you. Give me just 1 minute. Let me click this and get out of this trouble zone. And I want to get this little portion of the map too. I assume we'll grab that in a minute. Okay, hang on. Can I get up? Can I just go over this wall? No? Okay, I tried. One more time. Nope. Okay. I was determined. You're already planning your next gaming setup, and you're not even halfway done with your current setup. It involves cramming a gaming PC, a streaming PC, a PS5, and an Xbox and a Switch into a single tower. Why do you have to shove it into a tower? I have half of these things, but they're all separate units. Boop. Get out of here, dude. This is so strange. This is before and after? Well, at least it's round. Because it looks cool. Oh, you like crazy projects. That's a lot. It's not much better. I assume it's very hard to do things that are... There's this many of them. Could be worse, I guess. Endwalker grapes meme. Oh, no. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna... just pop out of the zone and into the one right above it. Beautiful. The big O. Oh dear. What crops are we raising? Well, as you can see, this is one variety of grape. The only needs a good source of sunlight to grow, and conditions here are nothing short of perfect. Hardly surprising, given that it's native to a particular locale on the very place upon which Labyrinthos was modeled, a region in the south of Ilsevard. It boasts a remarkably habitat diversity, allowing for a myriad flora and fauna to thrive. Chilly peaks in the north gave way to swaths of temperature plains, which in turn transitions into hot, humid coastline. Such bountiful territory is ever contested, as you may expect. Used to be called Corvos before the Imperials renamed it Locus Ammianus. The Forum saw it not as a prize, however, but as a researcher's ideal environment, one whose climates we strove to recreate within the confines of Labyrinthos. It's since provided rich foundations for countless experiments and cultivation. And in Endwalker, they should just show the HPs by the thousands. Oh dear. I like lots of numbers, though. It's kind of fun to see. "24 hours left." Oh, right, you have 1 day until the server shuts down for like 6 hours. Oh, do I have aught to be taken down below? More than I can carry, and then some. Most of our stock is sent off via the cargo lift, but some has been earmarked for aerial transport. Hence the stock of crates atop that hill over there. God's hauling the lot up that slope was a job and a half. That's, yeah. Go to sleep during that time. You'll be alright. Oh, hello. We weren't expecting visitors. Now with the use of lift being restricted, how did you make it down here anyway? I snuck down? Mineshaft, you say? Well, you're a much hardier soul than I. Under normal circumstances, I'd reward such tenacity with a guided tour of the fields, but I'm afraid the Forum has us fulfilling order lists a mom long. Yet massive yet detailed requests litter wagon loads of crop samples and hardly any time to put them together. When I first heard of this reorganization, I assumed we'd be shuffling around old stock to make room for a new. And then came the orders for ridiculous quantities of seeds we've already thoroughly researched. Passing strange, eh? I pressed for an example and was met with vague assurances that all will be revealed in due time. Not the most satisfying answer. You probably use the time to deep clean your PC. See, I had a similar idea of just cleaning my house. Use the time wisely. Are we gonna cross over to this area and then down? These are pretty flowers, though. The labels on these crates tell the story of their contents. Bundles of common seeds and saplings, accompanied by sheaves of reports. Oh my god, Vash. Go get some sleep sometimes, yeah? They're so pretty.
Hard to look away, isn't it? But they're more than pretty flowers. Heart blooms are attuned to ambient emotion. You don't seem convinced, but believe me, it's true. This ashen grey, for instance, it mirrors the anxiety and urgency of those working nearby as they rush to fulfill sudden orders. Intense feelings like those spur the petals to change colour. Bright glowing hues in the presence of joy, dark subdued shades for frustration or despair. Yet even with the collected wisdom of Charlian at our disposal, we've yet to identify the underlying principle of this empathic effect. And there are other mysteries besides. Although the flower is extraordinarily long-lived, its low reproductive rate has made it difficult to find younger populations growing in the wild. With too few sightings to map its distribution, and no closely related species to track, we've been unable to pinpoint its land of origin. To further complicate matters, every culture, even dimly aware of its existence, has given it a different name and mythos. Our attempts to study it via the historical record have been an exercise in frustration. As an avid botanist myself, I should one day like to unravel the Heartbloom's secrets. But I'm afraid other duties must take precedence. I will leave you to your thoughts.
Have you learned aught of interest? A flower that reacts to one's feelings? Strange. I must say, I have never heard of such a thing.
This is all very fascinating. But as it stands, we fail to gain any significant insight into the Forum's undertaking.
Indeed. While there is certainly enough activity to support Erenville's supposition that a priority has been placed on improving food production, unfortunately for our investigation, these workers were never informed as to how their duties serve the master plan.
If only we could interrogate the Forum members directly. Isn't that the entrance to the archaeon?
Oh, that's our friend.
Look, there. I think that's Erenville.
Yeah.
A little difficult to tell from here, but I think you're right. He did say he was coming down to make his report.
Erenville receives his orders from the Forum. Would it not follow, then, that the superior to whom he reports is a Forum member? Or at least a close associate?
I'm gonna go bother him some more.
You mean to eavesdrop on their conversation? What of the risks?
I mean, we've already snuck down here. We've already broken rules.
Ours alone to bear. We won't interfere with Erenville's work, nor will he be implicated as an accomplice.
Good.
If you're not comfortable taking part, I can do this alone.
Nay. I said myself that I wished to know Father's intentions. And no answers will be forthcoming should we simply ask nicely.
We can apologize later, should it come to it. Right now, we need every crumb of information we can get our hands on. Consequences be damned.
It might be best if you came along as well. In fact, we should all...
Where's Kryle? Oh. Huh.
Kryle?
Oh, yes. That certainly sounds like a plan.
What's gotten into you?
I'm glad you agree.
Quickly! Erenville is on the move. We need to get closer before we lose him.
Please don't give me a timer. No, I think something's going on.
Almost. I can almost reach you.
Who is you? You who? Hi, Eddie. Thank you so much for following. I want to know who Kryle is after. Did you used to drink Yoo-Hoos? They were really good. They were like chocolate milk that didn't really taste like a chocolate milk, but still delicious. I can almost reach you. Oh my god, frazzled. Is Kryle still feeling unwell? I've never seen her so distracted. Keep an eye on her, but keep moving too. We cannot let our quarry slip away. Yahoo! I wouldn't drink it now, but I like coffee. It's still good. Oh, hello. Yes, hello? Hi. Oh, I'm level 86 now. Yeah, I swear we just got new armor for 84. Thank you. I'm like, I just put on the new clothes when we entered Bosnia like 2 days ago. Thank you. Whoop. Alright, so this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. I guess so. Is that all of it? It's not that one. Did I put all of it on? 33, 39. 39. There's one more. 39. Okay. Did I put it on twice? Where did the other one go? Am I blind? I know! Once we hit 90, I'm just gonna switch, switch classes and run as something else. Was there only one ring? Am I crazy? I swear there was 2 of these here. Did I accidentally click out of it? 7 Heavens. Thank you so much for following. Welcome to Labyrinthos. Is this it? Am I blind? It's probably in my thingy. You're right. You are so right. Thank you so much for that. Oh, son of a biscuit. But now I don't look cute! You have to have the job you switch to at the same level as the MSQ to wear it? What do you mean? I need to go back into town. Oh, hi there! Yes, yes, yes. I know. I don't want to go back into town. Not right now, anyway. But whatever job you switch to once you hit Darkest 90, you'll have to be... Yes, yes, yes. So far, I mean, I assume the level 80 quests are going to be level 80 for a while. And then... I mean, these are... I'm still going to level these. Where are we going? I assume, well, would just making it to the crystal be enough? Or would we have to go back into, like, town? Okay, why not? Detour. Thank you. Oh, the crystal's enough. Okay, perfect. Thank you. What do you mean, Rip? Not again. No, I'm good. I did not get a blip on my end that time. Oops, wrong button. Son of a bitch. The stream is not having it today. What the fuck is going on? That was easy. Thank you. Thank you so much. You saw it. There was a small freeze for 8 seconds. Nothing happened. I can handle a freeze. I can't handle a disconnect, which is very annoying to me. That's so strange. At 7 p.m.? Did it just send out an alert right now? It's so fucking weird. Thank you! Thank you so much! All for fashion. That's really all that matters in the end, is it not? Looking cool? Oh, hi, Vesh! This is crushing my head. There we go. Thank you. Sorry about the blips today. I have no idea what's going on. I might just need to restart the computer. Both computers. A full report, warts and all. Warts and all? Erenvel was headed westwards along the path outside the Archaeon. Come, we can still catch him. I feel like this zone, not this zone, this area-ish? This area-ish? I like the other place more. I like the avenue more. Maybe because of all the reading I've had to do in this section. Like, I haven't had to, like, kill shit. I've just been chasing people and reading. Who's that? Oh, it's Kate. Hello. How you doing, Twilight? This isn't the wilderness. I like the wilderness, okay? Hold on a moment, I have an idea. If memory serves, that colossal wall-like structure is the Logisticon Beta, one of Labyrinthos' climate control centers. It should have its own lifts, which one could access the upper and lower tiers. Oh, if I were an agent in the Forum, I would make for a convenient meeting place. Oh. But even if we happen to find Erenvel in the company of said agent, we cannot expect them to reveal issues of importance as we nonchalantly stroll past. Nay, we shall have to remain undetected. If only Garaha had his vanish spell were here. Oh, but there are ways of turning invisible. Hippity hop, my little toads. I'm gonna turn into a frog?! Oh, goodness. This was not on my bingo card today. Unaccustomed to transfiguration. Worry not, it will wear off with the passage of time. She didn't even say please! I suggest you and your green companions hop along and catch up with Erenvel. Should you feel the magic's fading, return to me and I'll add a fresh enchantment. What am I to do in the meantime? Wait here with me. In your current state of mind, you're likely to leap into the jaws of a predator, as you would learn anything of note. Which reminds me, where are the creatures hereabouts? In that form, you're essentially defenseless. Don't aggro. Okay. You've changed into a toad. You must remain transfigured in order to progress with the quest objectives. You'll return... Yes. Don't fuck it up. Got you. Ribbit. Oh, he can't even speak! Can you see me as a frog? Do I look like a frog to you? Alfie Toad and Alley Toad? That's cute, actually. Am I a pretty frog? What do you actually see? I don't know if I like how amused you are from this. I'm running away. Now Twilight and Bio are taller. Oh no! I'm just gonna run away. Don't mind me. Thank you, Kef. Thank you so much. Stella wanted an excuse to use that spell. Absolutely. She is a menace. I'm running away from my friends. I would not want to be a frog. Actually, I guess I should have deduced this much when they talked about warts. I look totally fine. Get out. Rabbit. Yes, yes, yes. Alley Toad turns to face the nose. Oh, they actually refer to him as Alley Toad. Perhaps you suggested you cross the bridge. Where's the other one? Shh. Alfie Toad. Oh my god. Toad, please. They see a squirrel. Hi, are you done? Alfie Toad attempts and fails to shake his head, but you nevertheless understands that he's telling you this is the wrong way. Nonsense! We'll cross the bridge. Miss Ma'am, I'm trying to read and be a frog. I'm assuming I want to go north. I don't know where we're going. I just want to open the map. I got 30 minutes as a frog. It's fine. Aha! I am going the right way. Aha! We did it! I got lucky. So lucky.
I trust you will find your compensation to be more than satisfactory. We wish to make clear that we are pleased with the efficiency and thoroughness of your work. So much so that we have come bearing new tasks in need of your competent hand.
No.
Another lengthy list. If I may speak frankly, the Gleaners have been pushed to the point of collapse by your unending demands. We are not familiars to be exploited. We are Charlian scholars, and we deserve an explanation for this unseemly treatment. What warrants such urgency?
In an age long past, Charlian was charged with a momentous duty. And now that word of the final days hangs heavy in the air, the time has come for us to fulfill that charge.
Which is what exactly?
I can say no more, but I promise you this. All will be revealed in due course. And when it has, you will understand that your toil was in service to the greatest good.
Then I will do your bidding. For now. But unless you wish the Gleaners to rise up in protest, I advise you to offer tangible improvements for our working conditions. Your promised revelation does nothing to address present circumstances.
A fair point. Your concerns will be conveyed to the forum.
They're gonna kill them all. They're gonna kill all the regular people, I think. Don't look at me.
I hope that was informative. You may consider my debt to you repaid in full.
Yeah, like he's not stupid. Hello?
While I do have my reservations about the Forum, I want to believe that they have our best interests at heart.
I do not believe they have your best interests in anything.
Which is why I'm reassured that you're busy sniffing out the truth of things. We can ill afford to place all our eggs in one basket, this master plan of theirs, without first understanding the risks involved.
Wait! How did you know it was us?
And like I said, he's not stupid.
If you mean to impersonate a toad, try studying the real thing. And don't try to fool an expert.
Really? Mm-hmm. $144 yalms to the south is actually right here. Just held still for a moment, Alfie. Hi, Goose. I've heard polarizing opinions of the music in this place. It seems people either love it or hate it. To the west. West is that way. How the freaking hell am I supposed to get up there? Am I not? Hang on. Hold, please. Hold, please. So I think that they're obviously they're gonna run away. The forum leaders, the elite, are gonna run away. I think they're going to. I don't want to say actively try to kill all the regular people, but might actually try to kill all the regular people. Dislike it because of how big it is and how long it takes to get all of the quick movement. You end up hearing it a lot. That's fair. The night theme is one of your favorites? I heard positive reactions to the night theme. I don't think I've heard it enough yet that it bothers me. But it seems, compared to how diverse the Shadowbringer zones were, I feel like these ones are a lot more peaceful. Like, Lahi is iconic, but I feel like these are much more mellow. A lot more background music-y. Is that it for this section? Yeah, southeast. I just want to open this little bit. Two others. Oh, it's okay. We'll slowly get them all, don't you worry. And there hasn't been any ether current quests yet in this area. I'm just gonna actually use this. You don't like Lahi? Southeast. Southeast is down here. Right, southeast. Is it in this section? Maybe. I can turn in my quest, but you know. Why would I do that? Go to the orange circle. I will get... You don't need to give me instructions. I'll figure it out. Straight to the south. Yeah. I figure we'll figure it out. It's okay. Slowly but surely. That's why I have the ether compass on a macro. The best part of Lahi is Sokin's performance. Which performance? Sure, I'll save the word, but first, ether currents. Ether currents, side quests, and a little bit of gamba. The chirping in this one? I want to say I have. I want to say I have. Remind me which one. Oh, yes, yes, yes. The one with the automaton, right? Yes, 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 yes. It all came back. It all came back. There we go. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, don't worry. Yes, we saw that. Alright, so the next one is to the west, but I don't know how west. It might be like this. Well, I should also be able to access this little portion of the map. It's alright. $180 elms to the south. So no, that's that one. I'm gonna say let's turn this in and then go up, possibly. Some love, some hate. I suppose we should have known that a Gleaner who specializes in animal procurement would not be so easily deceived, yet he seemed inclined to put his trust in us all the same. More importantly, perhaps, we've discovered a new piece of the puzzle, this momentous duty the Forum mentioned. Charlayan has been called to action, and the Telofri's declaration was a catalyst. Whatever charge it is they hope to fulfill, they deem it of sufficient import to disrupt all of Labyrinthos, not to mention ignore Eorzea request for aid. Yep. I want to get this one. Boop, boop. A guide of sorts. Oh, wrong button. My mount button and my... Can I go up there? The outer circuit? I think that's on the top level, though. I'm gonna assume that's on the top level. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Boop. When I have Ebola? Oh my god, yes. I cannot unhear that. It was ruined for me upon entry. What duty could warrant direct involvement of the Forum and the commitment of all of its resources? Judging by what we have heard, none of the Gleaners were offered any kind of explanation. At this point, it seems abundantly clear that we'll learn nothing new by pressing them further. We should head back to Y'shtola and Kral for a moment and see what they think of this. Is probably Kral still having an existential crisis? A teacher who spoke to chicken? What? Well, I feel like if you're that much of a genius, you're probably off in some way? I don't know. I have Lahi orchestration on Spotify. It comes up every once in a while. And then I have to skip it after like the first 30 seconds because it gets to be too much. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Are hunting logs still a thing here? I feel like I haven't done a hunting log in an eternity. Oh, because I haven't finished it. No wonder. Whoops! Oh, does it? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Because I was like, wow, I legit haven't seen them in a while. It looks so majestic. Where's Krile? Welcome back. I trust you found Erenville then? Montage. Interesting. I had a feeling you would learn something important, even if that something was simply a confirmation that no one knows much of anything. We should share this with Krile then discuss how we'd like to proceed, assuming we find her back at the farm. She was behaving oddly, so I bade her return and rest. Perhaps not the best decision in hindsight. Would you mind checking near those flowers she was so entranced by? The rest of us can survey the more distant areas in case she decided to wander. Hi, Enzo! What do you mean throw Warframe to the side? I haven't played Warframe in like 3 years on stream. Is that an Ether card quest? It is a montage, yes. How you been, Enzo? What have you been up to? How long will Fizy find Krile? I'll probably stop looking for her after like another minute. Because I'm heading straight into town. It's been that long I've known you, right? It's pretty silly, man. Yeah, it's been how long? At least 3 years since I played. I played Warframe a lot. Like, for like 6 hours at a time. Who does that? Who plays video games for 6 hours on stream? Not me, I tell you. Ooh, a lookout point. I know, total weirdos. This guy never wore shoes. I know, TJ, me too. This guy never wore shoes. He was once invited to the White House. Okay, people who came to bring him to the president, oh dear, insisted that he brought shoes, so he did, and he came to the White House wearing the shoes on his neck as a necklace. So he is a nut. Oh dear. How are the babies doing? Oh yeah, they're doing well. They were here in the room, being wonderfully cooperative, but have since decided to cause trouble somewhere else. Astra was trying to kick my power supply, but she's okay now. And this is going to be an ether quest. Oh, how lovely!
That's what she said.
What do you mean that's what she said? It's more tolerable in the daytime, but I feel like I have an issue with distance. Like to me this looks really close. Like the same thing with the towers, the 5G towers. I feel like they're closer than, or smaller than they are. You think I'll enjoy it? Poor K. Is it because he looks like a cutie patootie? Prof is usually hanging around somewhere. He's nice to have around. I like him. This quest will bring you closer to the ether current. The sky is cool here. It is cool here. I do need to run to the bathroom again, though. It's a wonderful time to do so. BRB, 2 minutes. Oof. Okay. Carpet and rolly chairs do not work well, but I try anyway. Oi. I was gonna say something, and I can't remember what it was. Oh well. Oh, thank you, Enzo. Enjoy lurking. Thank you. There we go. Oh dear me. I gotta sneeze. My sweetest shaggles, one of the archaeon's precious samples has fled. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? My apologies. I am Welhitia, an archivist. The archaeon is home to various samples collected from all across the star, and one such specimen has just escaped. A young troll, to be specific. Oh, I hope he hasn't set upon by the local predators. Listen, I promise to compensate you, so could you please help me retrieve the specimen? Oh, my thanks. I will continue my search of this area. I'd like you to check the 33rd facet. Once you have a comprehensive look about that, please meet me at the Archaeon to report your findings. I'm sure this will be so quick. Where am I supposed to go? In the caves, bro? You want me to go to the caves? Is there a quicker way to go through this? I have to go down, huh? Oh, sad face. I hate caves. I'm just happy there's like a simulation of sunshine and it's bright. I love how it's daytime, like...
That's what she said.
Thank you. I like that it's daytime and the sun is out and I have to go to a cave. So frustrating. I want to enjoy the sunshine. I forgot to run the new raids. I was supposed to do that a few more times, I forgot. Oh well. Can't be bothered. It was not meant to be. Can't see shit. You see no trolls, great or small, perhaps a bit further in. Yes, let's go further into the dark cave. Oh my god. I have a hard time seeing when it's dark. Like, any kind of a dark area, like even driving at night and stuff, like it's so hard for me to see in the dark. It's very annoying. Totally just get around the aggro square. Thank you. Boop. Nope. Boop. Yes. Just go sideways, you'll climb it. The errant troll is nowhere to be seen. Tia may have had better luck. All that and we didn't, that was it! I'm a lazy son of a bitch. I'll teleport. It's got like harpsichord vibes, the music. I see, I was unable to find the specimen either. I did meet someone who claimed to see it in Mornvale Forest. Let's head there to see if we can track it down. What an adventure this has become. Traversing the entire zone. Can I get out of here? How do I get out of here? Can I just jump? I can- oh, there's a door. Derp! You got your new phone? Guess what color it is. Is it purple? What kind of phone is it, though? That's an important question. You're not one of those iPhone-wielding folk, are you? I want to know which of you actually dares have an iPhone. Oops. There can be no doubt, these are Shaggle's footprints. Android all the way. Same! I've had my Android for 2 years now, at least. I don't know, it's been doing well for me. Got a couple scratches, but it's surviving. Oh, I have uncovered the specimen's trail. It should be close. If you find it under threat from the local fauna, you may dispatch its assailants. You will never go back to Android. You upgraded your iPhone 12 to a 14. Why? Why do you hate Android? You had the Note 10 and then you broke the screen. Oh, bummer. I feel like iPhones are also getting larger, aren't they? You have the S23. I think mine is the S20? 20? I don't know. It's mint green. My phone's actually green, which I think is beautiful. Like, I specifically bought this phone case because it was clear. And I wanted to enjoy that lovely green minty color. I actually didn't realize up until recently how much stuff I have that is a shade of mint green. Like, a ridiculous amount of stuff is like a teal or a mint. And I totally did it subconsciously. I gravitate towards blues and greens. Purple would have been like a third. Like, if there was these options, I would absolutely get the blue. You have the Z Fold? I think that's what my brother has. He's quite happy with it too. Your last phone was mint green? It is a wonderful color. The thingy that Rogue sent me, they sent me a tumbler, and it's also like a bright teal. I'm like, oh my god, it's perfect. It's perfect, and I'll absolutely use it. I think one of my coworkers also got the new iPhone, but I don't know anything about them. Boop. Oh, I love getting stuck on random things. Ignore, ignore. Oh my god, there's so many big boys. Okay, let's dispatch of this big boy first. Look at this actually taking effort to kill. I can take it. Oh, that was nothing. Alright, I could just face tank things. Listen, the troll came after me. He wanted to start a fight. I don't know why. I wasn't doing nothing. Just hanging. I'm not a troll. I've only trolled like once in my life ever, and then I felt guilty. 33 minutes? Why are you running prey? Is that the second time you did that? No way. That wasn't the same prey run from earlier. Last HTC, okay. It was the HTC Evo 3D, which sadly got dunked at the cottage several years ago. It was your favorite phones ever since they could take pictures in 3D and display them in 3D without glasses. That's cool. Companies decided that it was gimmicky and stopped making them. That's a bummer! But why not stick to other Android phones? Do you just have the preference for the iPhones? Oh, I see. You're doing tomes. Is this him? Are you the baby? Shaggles is a baby. I want to hug you. He's such a cute little troll. You don't want to leave, Apple? Why? I used to have an iPhone. I left and I've never looked back. Oh, I'm glad you're unharmed. You're all safe now. Come on, let's go home, sweetie. There we go. Buffoon. He's not a nice? The archaeon is under a threat. I must do something. You can talk? He went from cute to menacing. You can understand me? Oh, excuse me. Allergies. Oh, wait, you're able to communicate with him? Of course. Are you not able to talk to creatures? Incredible. I've never met someone with such a skill before. Thank you. This bundle of joy was born in Labyrinthos. However, he was abandoned by his mother and in quite a state by the time we found him. He possesses remarkable intelligence for one of his kind. We've elected to use him as part of a study into the effects of growing up in an artificial environment. I had seen him making gestures that indicated that he'd been reading the tomes here, but I thought he was just copying those around him. To think he actually understands speech. Though I do wonder what exactly you're able to understand him. Why you're able to understand him, I am not. I am sort of special. Really? Oh, what I wouldn't give to understand him too. You possess the echo, don't you? I find it difficult to, the way your kind do, but I suppose if it makes sense that you understand my general sentiments. I happen to learn of said power from the tomes in the archaeon. Honestly, that buffoon over here is surrounded by a sea of knowledge, and he makes no effort to engage with it. Ugh. He's confused. At any rate, I'm finally glad to have someone to talk to. As I was saying earlier, the archaeon is in grave danger. Some Gleaners managed to bring woodworms in with them during a visit. If we leave them be, they're bound to cause irreparable damage to the materials in the facility. I tried my best to tell that buffoon, but it was no use. That's why I took a chance and went in search of someone of my own kind to see if they would help. But you saw how that turned out. Well, what's he saying? Oh dear me. Silly. Still, it was most courageous of him to try to solve this issue on his own. Now that we're aware of it, we need to sort out this pest problem at once. Would you mind helping out a little longer? You're the only one who can understand him after all, and he seems moments ahead of us with regards to the situation at hand. Oh! We switched from that one to an LG Android, which you hated, and turned in before the return period was over and went iPhone. You love the iPhone, you won't go back unless they make another 3D Android phone. That's fair. That's totally fair. P5 to P8? Do I know what that is? I don't think I know what that is. Juno thinks she has food. Are you being mean to Juno? I think I know about it. I've seen people talk about these things. Like, I know what the P stands for, but it doesn't mean anything to me. Besides that, besides just being a name. Got it. Allow me to explain a few things first. Staff at the Archaeon regularly use alchemic pesticides to keep the place free of harmful pests. Unfortunately, the woodworm I found seems to be entirely resistant to the type of pesticide employed at the facility. I skimmed a few tomes, including the new Eorzean Geographic, but I couldn't manage to identify the Vilekin in the Archaeon. I'm guessing it must be a new species. We won't get very far if we know nothing about the enemy, so I went ahead and captured one of the woodworms. We can try to show it to someone who knows more about this sort of thing than we do. That is not the P. Excuse you. I see. In that case, we'd best served by a biologist at the Muriel Agronomics, shall we? I can't English today. Sometimes I get like really tongue-tied and I can't like speak. The night music is really peaceful. I will say that. Do I have to take the lift to go down? No, this isn't down. I don't know how to get through this zone yet. I could just walk to that section, right? Right there. Can I jump down yet, or is it not going to let me do that? Since I now have access to the area? No, straight up? So every time I want to get to this bottom section, I need to actually physically go all the way around? Or can I just take this road? Yeah, would you mind putting me down, please? This is kind of a nuisance. I am spoiled. Thank you. Thank you. That's why it's so annoying before you can fly on your own. It is. I don't mind zones being different levels, but... And by that I mean it's okay that I can't access certain parts yet. But if for the part that I'm allowed to access, I have to do this, like, loop-de-loop thing. It just seems kind of silly. Can I go over here? I want to go over there, too. Your troll showed me the woodworm sample, but the best I can do is confirm that I've never seen it before. I'd say our hypothesis is that an undiscovered species is highly likely. In order to ascertain how to deal with this insect, we would need to learn about its original habitat. Well, I found it clinging to a Tharvanian tool used to make medicine. It was recently brought to the Archaeon. It was delivered by a Rogadan Gleaner. Let's go and ask him about it. Translation? I don't remember it making us leave the area. It's not necessarily leaving. I'll open the map real quick. Well, what are we waiting for then? To the Archaeon. That troll truly speaks to you, does it? Perhaps the woodworm is not the only new species in our midst. So to get to this lower, this is like a lower portion right here. And to get here, you have to go through the cave and come out the other side. That is the only way to get back down here. And if the quest is going to have me doing this, it's kind of silly. In my opinion. Now I gotta go back up again. Son of a... I'm gonna take a shortcut. Can I didn't think I could use the elevator. Oh. So can I jump off? Now the arrow's pointing downwards. Alright, what a nuisance this is! Should I have not picked this up right now? I thought it was just a fun little side quest. Can I borrow you? I just wanted to do a fun little side quest. You shouldn't have picked it up past the first one. I wanted to do the quest. I was interested in the story. Can I need to sit inside. Sir, you've left your taxi chauffeur service behind. It's possible you are in suboptimal. Yes, I guess so. Sad face. Thank you. Just directly below, please. So sorry. The story gates you from using elevators for now. I didn't know if I was gonna unlock it now or later, but since the Ether Current quest was exactly where I was, I didn't go out of my way to pick it up, so I thought I could just do it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Just doing MSQ, but I like doing the Ether Currents along the way, that way I'm not coming back for them all later. I didn't do an Ether Current quest here, in this zone, I don't believe. Thank you. I did? Which one did I do here? Oh, that's right. Okay, part of this one. That's okay. Oh, that? I found it in Thavanir. To be more specific, at the Alchemist's Outpost, the Great Work. 'Twas used by the first alchemist, they say, and there are a few tools like it that still exist. I spent days arguing my case before the owner agreed to hand it over. Side quest is worth it. Shaggles is the best character. I thought he was cute. I wanted to see the quest line through. He was already a menace, that much I can say. How you doing though, Frittata? Your name is really fun. It's all coming together now. The woodworm probably exposed to so many alchemic concoctions that the settlement that developed it hardly a resistance to a substance like the pesticide. Let's waste no time in the biologist about this. What? You don't like Shaggles? I feel like I've seen the little troll in the Archaeon. Is it alright for him to be out and about like this? Oh, well, circumstances require us to set him free for a bit. Closely monitored, of course. Now, where did he go? Sir, if you're gonna let your kids run wild, give me a break. Gonna continue MSQ? Okay, Twilight, thank you for hanging. Have a good night and week. Oh my, we should make for Mirial Agronomics right away. Okay, I'm just gonna run this way. This way, this way. A little side questing never hurt. It might hurt the MSQ watchers, but y'all can deal. Ooh, the Neon Fox, thank you for following. I hope you're enjoying Labyrinthos. And Shaggles. I appreciate that, Reuben. Well, that certainly makes a lot of sense in light of all that's happened thus far. I happen to know that the alchemic pesticide used in the archaeon was created in Thavenir, so it's hardly surprising that our woodworm friend has developed a resistance to it. How shall we solve this conundrum? Pests be gone. Easy. It may not be the most inventive solution, but what if we were to make an even stronger pesticide? But how? Assuming that's a yes, I'll need you to get your hands on a luncheon toad's poison glands. I'll take care of the rest. Oh my, despite their adorable name, these toads are not to be trifled with. I remember, they're pretty large. Think you're up to it. The buffoon clearly isn't, so I'd say you're our only hope. So rude. I take it he skipped the right to asking for your assistance. You'll find the toads roaming near Niuma? I believe. Do take care now. Okay. I should just be able to run to that. Look at the quest markers to determine if you need to go up or down. It's in this general direction. I should be able to just go do. Yes, who is this? Oh, a Sabo Tender. I want that one so bad, it looks so good. I thought Shaggles was going to be more polite because he was so small. I did not expect all this sassy pants, but that's okay too. Do you have me on follow? Are you following? No, okay, you're actually driving. I like to be a menace when people actually put the follow mode on. It's always the small ones. Listen, some people have like a Napoleon complex, okay? It's not his fault he's small. I know. He was like, what, 5'7"? Which is, you know, not gigantic, but he's taller than I. Oops. He was average height for the era and his area. How sad. But it's still called a Napoleon complex. Unfortunately for Napoleon. Boop. Oh, hi, Yuri! But what did his height have to do with anything, actually? Like, did that, like, make him less of a qualified leader or something? I don't know much about history. History is not my favorite subject. A dragon's best friend. I like that. I'm just occasionally reading the guild chat and seeing the items they click. Oh, judging by the smell, I think it's safe to assume that you've got what I asked for. Allow me to tuck that away before we all pass out from the stench. Here is the stinky. You may have the stinky. You think of Napoleon Dynamite? That is a great movie. Out of smell, out of mind. And now we've got all we need to make one of the most potent pesticides out there. Just hold on a moment. Who are you? Director? What exactly are you making here, and why does it smell like the inside of a toad? And you, Welly Tia, I believe your job requires you bringing any missing specimens back to the Archaeon, not taking them a tour of the realm. Please, allow me to explain. He's in trouble. I see why you feel such a drastic action is needed. However, I can't permit you to release such a potent pesticide inside my archaeon. It could damage that which is housed within, and there is no telling how it might affect Labyrinthos' environment once the fumes inevitably escape the building. Whilst the pesticide we currently use may be on the weaker side, that is also one of its strengths. It has a negligible impact on the environment. You clearly haven't given this plan much thought. Fear not, I shall come up with a solution in due course. For now, let us return the specimen to the Archaeon. There is little to be gained by allowing a troll to ruminate on such matters, no matter how odd it may be. Give me another chance. I can't sit back and watch those marvelous books be destroyed. Is it addressing me? It truly wishes to protect the tome so strongly. Very well, in light of you having discovered the woodworm issue in the first place, I shall grant you one more chance to present a solution. Should you prove capable of ridding us of the infestation, I promise to cease treating you as a mere specimen. Assuming that you come up with a solution all on your own, of course. You are forbidden from consulting the other researchers. Understood? Are all trolls so smart? Jig, we don't ask these questions. There is a whole swath of politicians who wear lifts and fake shoes to appear taller than their wives or girlfriends. Even Tom Cruise wears them. That's so sad. He's a buffoon, but he's a cute buffoon. I will not agree nor disagree. I worry that I won't be able to come up with a way to solve our problem. Let me think on my own for a bit. It's alright, you don't need to interpret for me. Even I can tell he's struggling with the weight of this task. You know, creatures like trolls tend to perk up when someone pets them. Why don't you go show Shaggles some affection? He might pretend not to like it at first, but trust me, he'll warm up to it soon. I don't know if our relationship will warrant petting. I feel like we're not at that point yet, but I guess we're gonna try. It's like touching a Furby. I know, I thought he was gonna he was gonna smack me. That's my prediction. We've met 2 trolls, yetis. Rudy from the Christmas event? Who was Rudy from the Christmas event? Do I remember Rudy? I don't remember Rudy. I was petting a feral cat like instantly. Listen! That doesn't count. She wanted pets. She didn't bite or scratch. She came up to me and was like, hello. At least he didn't ask you to oil him up. This is true. It could have been significantly worse. I can't come up with anything good. I'm just a little creature. Oh dear. What are you doing? I'm not a dog. So, you know, you're supposed to respect boundaries. He said no. Oh dear, we don't like boundaries. You know, I actually feel a bit better now. Well. It seems like he's back to his old self. Listen, Shaggles, if anyone can do this, it's you. Normally I'd call you a buffoon and move on, but I'm the one who nearly destroyed Labyrinthos' ecosystem by unleashing a super-strength pesticide. If anyone's a fool, it's me. I know I'm forbidden from consulting the researchers, but can I ask you for advice? You must have fought your fair share of foes on your adventures. How do you take down the, especially tough ones? I harness my strength, I focus on their weakness, I simply end them. Unfortunately, I don't know if that'll be very helpful to say I just end them. But we can't use our strongest pesticides. The fumes would wreak havoc. Wait, the fumes! That's it! We need to suffocate the vilekin. I bet we could starve the worms of oxygen with the gas emitted when you pour hydrochloric acid on limestone. We need to evacuate the staff and other living specimens, but it wouldn't damage the tomes or documents. We won't know if it'll work until we give it a go. Now, Tia can get the acid, so you just need to find some limestone. There's more than enough for you for taking in the 33rd facet. Meet us at the archaeon once you have it. Get the impression you've come up with the solution. Would you mind filling me in? Brilliant, though I'd best at least pretend to be looking after Shackles while I fetch that acid. Please go and get the stone in the meantime. Very good. My hair has been so uncooperative today. Feels frizzy. Oh, back to the godforsaken caves. Why do you hate me, game? Can I cross this? Yes, I can. Just ignore the crunchy. We have a frizzy, that we do. My hair is... I don't know if it's because of the weather. I don't, it's been a little windy. It tends to cooperate a bit less. Aquanet? What is that? So, 3 places? At least I'm remembering that it's 33rd. Oh, okay. Do they still make it? Alright, so that one's done. Now we need to just take a little loop-de-loop. Just watching you play is making me miss this game so much. You can't wait to get back on the game as your new Lala self. Do it! And then you have to be a menace because you're a Lala and that's part of the rules. Derp. How dare! Did you get your computer sorted, Vash? Everything works okay? Is it Spiz? Thank you so much for following. Welcome. Oh, I'm so glad. It's stable at the moment. I'm glad you did it. I feel like that's been a really stressful week for you. You don't leave MMOs, you just take really long breaks. How you doing? We're helping a troll named... What's his name? Spazzle? Sapple? I can't remember names. Shaggles. I'm really bad at names. Like, really bad. I know, it's like right there too. I'm so sorry. It's fine. Yes. Like Shaggy. I love Scooby-Doo. Oh man. Zoinks. Did any of you ever watch that new Scooby-Doo thing? I have not seen it, but I heard it was not fabulous. I think what's new Scooby-Doo will probably have the coolest intro. It was very modern. It was enjoyable. Was it called Velma? I don't remember what it was called. But I believe she was like the center point of the show, yeah. You went through one episode? I didn't even get that far. Was it streaming on like Cartoon Network or something? Oh, really? Thank you so much for clicking on one of those YouTube videos. I gotta upload a few more things. I actually haven't been on YouTube in a couple days now. I just upload things and forget to check. Oh, it is Velma? Is it on Netflix? Oh, I didn't know it was on Netflix. Is it still there? Is that bad? Yikes. I really gotta make more content, like, specifically for YouTube. You're on Sark too? Oh, that's wonderful, man. I'd love to see your character. Don't watch it? Oh, HBO. I'm not paying for HBO. Am I on the right level? I'm on the wrong level. Son of a bitch. I'm trying to look for an orange name. I'm like, no! God damn it. Yeah, I'm not doing this one. I went to the wrong one. That's okay. It was right next to the crystal. Thank you, though. No kidding. Did you meet me through YouTube as well, bud? That's so cool. I appreciate you guys sharing that you found me there. It does encourage me to post more content. I should post more content. Like actual content, not just VODs. Yeah, Labyrinthos navigation is kind of a pain in the ass. It's a self-insert that insults the past shows, so basically makes everyone hate it. How so? It was the right one, you were just at the bottom. I took a wrong turn. It was a clip in a compilation? Somebody clipped me and put me in another YouTube video? Really? You met Fizy through Reuben and you never left? Aww, I think Reuben got recommended on a... What do you call it? Like Twitch recommendations? And I'm so glad you've made yourself at home here, Vash. You got curious, so you went to see the full reactions? Have I really? Did somebody clip me in another video? I'm part of a compilation? I'd love to see which one. Endwalker trailer? Oh, I just uploaded that yesterday! It was exciting. I've essentially had that on repeat. There were several. People clip me and put me somewhere. There are people that compile reactions. Yeah, but of like big people, not like... I don't know. Now who am I? Oh man. That was a clip. That it was. You taught your algorithm that you were looking for people in first timing 14 and you popped up. I wonder if that's one of my tags. It should be. I hope so. Everyone's out and we've got the acid as promised. Did you keep your end of the bargain? Yes, ma'am, sir. Many thanks. I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. I filled the test room with gas. Now we need to wait and see what happens. You know, I've been on my own almost as long as I can remember. I do recall that I constantly questioned my parents, which is probably what led to them giving up on me altogether. The same intelligence, or belligerence depending on who you are, saw me rescued and brought here. It made me interesting, I suppose. But I've only ever been treated as a specimen. You're the first person I've been actually able to have a conversation with. For the longest time, the Archaeon's books were my only friends. They were both my loyal companions, and my window from which I gazed upon the outer world. That is why I can't stand by and let them be destroyed. Naturally, I would love for my intelligence to be recognized so that I might become a researcher in my own right. But more than anything, I want to protect the Archaeon. It worked. It actually worked. The pests are no more and the tomes look as good as new. Well done. Your method is both effective and safe. We shall waste no time using it to rid the entire facility of woodworms. As promised, you will no longer be treated as a mere specimen. From now on, you are an apprentice researcher. Thank heavens, the archaeon will be safe once more. And allow me to thank you for everything. I couldn't have done it alone. My very first project as an apprentice will be to study how to produce sounds just like you do. If I want to be a researcher, I need to learn how to speak with people like you. Yeah, he tried. It's good to see Shaggles looking so pleased. Thank you for all you've done for us. But before you go, could you perhaps tell me what he thinks of me? Oh no. Oh no. We're not going to answer this, honestly. He calls you a buffoon regularly. He's, rather disparaging. Is that so? Oh, but he's too adorable to be angry with. Come, let me pet you. Cease this, you buffoon! I am no one's pet. But you like it. No, come back! I love how me and Dahlia both had the same reaction of... There's 3 compilations, reactions you watch for 14. Oh, really? It insults older viewers. Newer viewers is trying hard to pander to an audience so obvious it makes you feel annoyed how they depict... Bio, what on earth are we talking about? Oh, I'm so sorry. You're talking about the Scooby-Doo. I thought you were talking about this game. I'm so sorry. Okay. It's trying to pander to a newer audience. It makes you feel annoyed how they depict people of color. The jokes are basically internet-based jokes with no clever writing. It scoffs at the idea of people who deal with anxiety or social issues. That's such a bummer. I have not seen an episode, but that is such a bummer. I don't care about TV shows or what is done with them. If a show was taking a turn that I was not happy with, I would just stop watching. Yeah. 1 keyboard, deep cleaned, all ready to be hanged up on the wall, never to be taken down until the day of moving. Shadow, do you hang your keyboards? I would love to see them. How many do you have? You only watch on YouTube? I hardly watch YouTube, truthfully. I need to probably watch more. I've also heard that YouTubers, like specifically people who make YouTube videos only, like there is a YouTube accent, which I've only seen parts of when people do compilations and stuff. Like yeah, I think it's very strange. Imagine having the attention span to watch something over 20 minutes at a time. I watch TV or any kind of media with my phone. So by that, I mean I have something on the TV or my computer and I am on my phone at the same time. I multitask because I have a very, very tiny attention span. Yeah, that is also me. Yeah, if you guys ever find a YouTube video with me in it somewhere, please let me know. I would love to see it. I've never seen one that somebody clipped me and put me in a compilation video. I mean, I take my own clips, but that's just because I make TikTok content. Succession? I watch Bridgerton religiously. I've finished the new season in a week, and I'm excited for more. But if you don't like drama, it's not for you. Some of my favorite YouTube videos are 6-hour-plus game reviews. Kind of like a Let's Play, where they just sort of narrate. I've heard that YouTube is wanting to promote shorter content. Like if your video is under like 30 minutes or something, it might do better than like a 6-hour video, but I would not know. It's a review / an essay thing. That's cool though. Seems like a lot of work to do. YouTubing is actually really challenging. Editing videos is like a whole thing. There's a few Final Fantasy clip channels that have you in them. Seriously? That's so cool, man. I want to know who these people are that are clipping. You love editing? Oh no. It's a lot of work. You have 3, 1 in use, but first you're gonna need to buy some copper pipes so they rest on. Like you plan on staining some wood boards. Oh, I see. And have the copper pipes sticking out so that the PC hardware... That's cool. I have almost nothing on my walls. I have some stuff to put on my walls. I'm really lazy with decor. It's not my forte. So I just kind of leave things all over the place. Do you prefer people watch your VODs on YouTube? Oh, I'm not picky at all. Whichever way is easier for you. I only started exporting VODs in the last maybe year. So if you go to my YouTube, some of the old games that I played aren't even clipped, aren't even on YouTube. But I've been trying to make it more accessible. Plus, like, that's why the chat is up here as well. Like, so people can at least know what I'm talking about. Because up until recently, I had like 50 followers on YouTube and now I have like 300. It's not like ridiculous, but it's jumped significantly since I started playing this game. You have 3 Mobos and 3 GPUs? Why? It's just a hobby? I am growing and I'm so grateful. It takes not that much effort to post it on there. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not a YouTuber, but I'm trying my best. I try to post at least TikToks and Instagram Reels and post on my Instagram stories. Essentially try to make myself visible everywhere. Like, there's a solid maybe, I don't know, a third to a quarter, maybe less, of people that just have come to join my stream through, like, external media. And I'm not saying you need to make outside content, but it does seem to prove fruitful. When you get further into the Endwalker story, there is an Anthony Bridgerton Garaha edit you need to see. Oh, hell yeah. I do like my Bridgerton. You keep your old hardware whenever you upgrade. As you should. I just added to my computer by making another one. Now there's 2 computers. The small clips as well. I love seeing your YouTube. I don't do TikTok. But the only time I watch, if you happen to post on Twitter. Yes, I post it on Twitter. I post it on the YouTube and Instagram as well. So whatever your preferred media is, if you follow me, you'll see me posting videos. And, you know, some people like that, some people don't. Whatever. I'm gonna keep doing it because at least I show up on your feed. And as long as I'm showing up on your feed, you remember I exist. And that is important. Because if you forget me, you won't come back. So, again, it's some effort. It's not taking over my day job, though. Lulu's streamer highlights. I think I've been told of this, but I don't believe I've been there before. There is a 24-hour Cartoon Network live stream bio if you're interested in that as well. They post, I mean, they're running all the time. Last time they were running Samurai Jack, I think. So there is nice stuff to watch. Oh, and Courage the Cowardly Dog, a personal favorite of mine. Definitely strange, but overall wholesome. You like Samurai Jack? Oh, look, a frog! What the hell? Are we just gonna ignore the frog? That's just the thing now? Oh, hello. Thank you. You look cool as a sage. I don't know how I feel about this bandana tied around your thigh, though. It's very extra. Looking as lovely as ever. See, she pulls it off. The bandana around her thigh is gorgeous. Yeah. Courage and... yeah. It was a really spooky show, but I have always loved it. Captain Planet. Do. I don't think I ever watched SWAT Cats, though. Freaky stories. His Star Wars cartoon is your favorite Star Wars anything. I wish I knew more of Star Wars. Star Wars, and I was talking to Illy about this. Like, Star Wars universe is, like, massively overwhelming for me. Like, there's too much of it going on, and I can't be bothered to keep up. What do you expect of a country with crusty old toads? I don't know. They're hanging around. It's 11:30. Oh yes, people do have to work tomorrow. If you need to work, that's totally fine. There's so many more shows. I can't be bothered to follow all of the shows out right now. I can't. Oh, good night, my dear. Lovely having you. Please go relax and let me know how your soda thing is going. I'll probably ask later this week. Canada has tomorrow off. It's a Canadian holiday. What holiday is it? Hello, sir. Who are you? Did I know a Pavo? Who is Pavo? I'm digging your booty shorts, though. These are quite nice. Queen Victoria Day. Ah. I like how buff you look, though. I didn't realize how many Canadian friends we have. It's Apologize Day. What? Come back. I wanted to stare at you. Why are you hiding? I'm being creepy. I like your Hawaiian top. That's pretty cute. You're watching Flash? Good night. Good night, Yuri. Have a wonderful week. I know my bestie was into that. There's just too many superhero shows and media for me to keep up personally. I can't be bothered. I can only watch one, maybe 2 shows at a time. Oh, you have a troll! I want a troll. Sad face. Less than 5% of the world population has seen a queen other than Queen Elizabeth. Well, now you all get... What's his name? That crusty old dude. I forget his name. Charles? Is it Charles? Too many, which is why you do YouTube. My YouTube algorithm is just videos of... music videos? Lots of lo-fi. You know what I mean. He's gonna... Well, what do I know about royals? But... it's gonna be interesting. You still have a monarchy in Denmark? I think I've seen maybe some photos of, like, the Danish royals, but I don't know how active your royals are in actually doing royal duties. I don't know. Oh, good night, Jeff. Hope your appointment goes well, and have a good week. Oh my goodness. I'm going to press this button. I have a busy week coming up, too. I have so much tidying to do. Hang on, I gotta keep an eye on this. Oh, they're in... See, this is peaceful music. I like it. Uni's on. Drew is on 3.4. Oh, it seems everybody seems to be in 3.4. I've seen 3 streamers in the last like 2 days that are in 3.4. All right, so real quick, I'm going to show you my face. A quick reminder that this coming weekend, the weekend of Memorial Weekend, I am not here. I will not be streaming. I will send you a midweek update in case we all forget. And I will let you know if we ever hear of these damn emotes showing up. I know. Put on a movie, relax, get some food. Yeah, I really hope the emotes at least come. She said a few more days, and that was yesterday. So I'm thinking soon. Hopefully soon. But yeah, I will send you my update. Would it help if I put that I'm not here Memorial Weekend in the title? I don't know if that's gonna help. Like at the tail end of the title, if people are gonna join and they don't know. I'm so excited for the emotes, dude. I think you will find them very useful. But yes. I will ping in Discord. I can do that. Absolutely. So you're looking at Wednesday for that. Servers are shut down tomorrow night as well. So if you're gonna do some dailies, if anything you need to do it today, do it tomorrow before tomorrow night, and because then you'll be out of luck. And the Fizy Fire Beeper is also on the way. Yes, it is. Alright, I'm gonna show you my ending screen. We'll just relax tonight. I won't throw you anywhere. You guys can behave. You guys are so good. You were so well behaved today. Thank you so much. Yes, if you have any Mog tombstones, turn them in before you're cut off tomorrow evening. And get those last runs in. But please also remember to relax. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I have enjoyed our first journey into Endwalker. And I think we're almost done with the second zone. Which means there's probably a dungeon coming up, which you're going to have to wait another week to see. Have a good night, my friends, and I will see you soon.